Merry Christmas, ho 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 ho, or Happy Festivus rather. There needs to be like what character is there? Would it be Mr. Costanza? Would Mr. Costanza be our Santa, if you will? Doesn't it feel like Mr. Costanza from
he was the one that always told him what to do next, right? We'll do the area of grievances. And
yes.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be Newman.
No.
No, well, I don't know. Mr. Costanza introduced us.
Jerry Stiller.
Yeah, Jerry Stiller.
Oh, yeah.
Well, of course. Jerry Stiller was, but the character was
Frank. What was his?
Frank. Yeah, Frank Costanza.
Frank Costanza.
Yeah, I think Frank Costanza needs to be our Santa. I think we should just Costanza. You know, and it would have to be something like the opposite of ho ho ho. It would have to be Happy Festivus.
Oh, instead of ho ho ho.
Oh, no. What was the
no, not that either.
Serenity. It would have to be
Serenity Now.
That would be his Serenity Now. Serenity Now.
Festivus brought to you by Vandalay Industries.
Right, yes. And the Man's Ear, also brought to you by the Man's Ear. Right?
The Festivus gift that's sweeping the nation. Here, brought to you by Vandalay Industries.
It needs some kind of music. Let's see. What kind of music could that give to it? No, that's
not walk-up music. Come on.
Yeah, that doesn't work at all. That's not good. That's not good. Maybe we could,
Special fuck you shout out to Joe D.
We could do that kind of music.
Yeah.
Maybe we could use that. I don't know. We'll move it about right here.
I'm the king of smoke, there is none higher. Suckerbeer Pete should call me sire. To burn my kingdom, you must use fire. I won't stop smoking till I retire. Now I rock the party, come correct. Smoke is on time and the beers connect. Got the right to smoke and will elect. And others can't stand me, but give you respect.
Damn, sire.
Well, man of many talents.
That fat piece of shit, milk dud head, Joe D with the oversized headset. We can only hope you die in a fucking truck wreck. You fat piece of shit.
That's terrible.
We are back. Today is Saturday, December 23rd. It is Happy Festivus Day. 2023. This is Sherry Beer Show 730. Welcome back, guys. Good to see you again. How you doing, Mark? How you doing, Coach? Bum? Any grievances you'd like to air right off the bat? Mark, we'll start with you. Is there any sort of grievance that you would like?
I have no grievances. I've spent most of this year trying to be grievance free. So I really no grievances. Serenity Now is my new tagline.
Oh,
so no grievances.
Any sort of grievances you would like to air? Today's the day of grief.
I don't think so. I think everything's good right now. So no grievances to speak of. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But I am going to go right now. But the next time you see me, I'm going to have malt liquor in my hands. Stay tuned.
Yeah, that's a teaser. That's a teaser.
Well, wait. There was one grievance. I have one grievance. There was no, I won't go there. No, it was too long ago. It was 43 years ago. It's in the past.
Hey, that's what Festivus is for. The airing of grievances is for just that, bringing all that old junk back out of the closet. You
It just make me cry if I think about it. So I'm not going to do it.
Something from 1980.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Literally, yes, 1980. I'm being serious. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Involved a girl in 1980. But
Oh my
other than that,
goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, now we gotta know, right, Bum? I mean, don't we kind of have to know now? Like, is it,
Yeah, he's teasing us.
Yeah, he's teasing the heck out of us right now. I feel
it
like.
just depends if you end up on the naughty or nice list. If you're a good boy, if you're good boys, maybe you'll hear. If not, you just have to wait till next year.
Bum, any airing of grievance you would like to get off your chest, man? Something you're just dying to get out from under that Santa hat?
Nothing that I'm dying to purge to make me feel better. But my life is just nothing but one big grievance.
Okay. So where do I start?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's just so much material, so much.
Most are work related, but other than that, no major grievances.
Oh well, anybody?
No, wait, I have one. I just thought of one.
Oh yeah, well, do tell.
People that at a stoplight or in a left turn lane,
oh man,
that they stop and they leave a car length or more between them and the car and vehicle ahead of them.
Oh yeah, if you want to get into road stuff, yeah.
I mean
we've done
that's the one
done
thing that just people like that, they just need to be re-educated.
Yeah,
because that's just, it's idiotic. And then there's too much space, and then the light turns green, and they only get like 3 cars through the intersection because nobody's paying attention in the first place. Plus, there's like 20 feet between each car.
And nobody used to do that. That's like a thing from the last like 10, 15 years.
You know what I think it is? I think it's a built-in safety measure for people that are staring at their phone while they're driving. I mean, I think that, they figured I'm just going to leave extra space just in case I stare at my phone and forget what I'm doing.
Like you said, those people have prevented me from getting through the light that's behind that group.
Yeah, it takes there's 5 cars in the lane. It takes 2 lights to get through. I was like, come on, if you would just, get within like what? How far do you get? Well, you're in a big truck, Joe, but how far? And like when you're driving just around, how far do you get up to the bumper behind you? I'm like 3 feet. 2 or 3 feet.
At a light or a stop sign?
A stop sign or a light or a turn signal.
Well, I'm usually I like to be able to see the back tires. That's kind of my distance.
So, a few feet then. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to be able to clearly see the back tires of the person in front of me. I feel like that's close enough.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I do is when I see someone do that and not, if I'm at the front of, if I'm right up against the crosswalk or whatever, I like to look back at them. I just kind of look back at them like, what are you serious?
No, I've done that. I've looked back and gone, there's plenty of room.
Yeah.
I could fit a school bus between the back of my car and the front of your car. What the hell?
Yeah, it's okay.
The thing is, when I do that, they don't notice because they're looking at their phone.
Yeah.
So,
trust me, man. That's
my one grievance.
Yeah, don't even get me started on traffic. Man, that's one of them. Absolutely. Man, yeah, don't even get me started. I could go. That's a whole rabbit hole. Bum, you got another one?
No, none related to idiots on the road.
Well, how about idiots in general? Idiots on YouTube. How about idiots on YouTube wearing Santa hats?
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, yeah.
Neckbone said, how about doxing people? Yeah, okay. Well, fair enough. I wonder who that is. Those doxers, I'm telling you. Those people. Tommy says, hey, guys, do you all have a favorite Christmas movie? Well, we're not going to ask Mark, okay?
I know it. It's on the docket tomorrow night. This is like 25 years in a row, almost 30 years in a row.
Okay. Favorite Christmas movie, and when do you watch said Christmas movie? What is it? Christmas Eve? Is it Christmas Day? Is it morning? Is it afternoon? Is it evening? What Christmas movie and when?
I still like It's a Wonderful Life, but I don't watch it every year. And it's still, I'm assuming it still airs on NBC.
I think it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on every year. Yeah.
Yeah. But I would just prefer to watch it without commercials. But yeah, I actually saw it in the theater about 9 or 10 years ago. It was playing at a local revival house, so I got to see it on the big screen. And yeah,
it is a great movie. That is a fantastic movie. Yeah.
Yeah. And stay tuned, because later on Jimmy Stewart gets cussed out.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says It's a Wonderful Life.
There you go.
That's a popular movie for a lot of people. And when did it come out? Like
1946.
Yeah.
Yeah, so almost 80 years ago.
Yeah,
77 years ago.
Yeah.
Now, Nemo seems like he's airing one out. He says, I-10 was brutal yesterday. That construction by GCU and the exit to the 60, I see an accident once a week. Yeah. You know, it's been raining here in Phoenix. And yeah, he's absolutely correct. The traffic yesterday was nuts, man. It was one thing. I know he mentions an accident, but there was one thing that I was grateful for yesterday was people, at least in my experience, where it looks like they were trying to just be extra careful. And I was actually grateful for that. We were going slower in areas where we're normally going 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
There was people going 40 miles an hour. And although that was aggravating, I just had to stay focused on the fact that there's no accidents here. We're all still driving. Everyone's trying to be cautious. You know what I'm saying? Everything took a little longer yesterday. I was just trying to stay focused on that. Otherwise, you'd be pulling your figurative hair out.
Yeah, you don't have any more to pull out.
Exactly. I guess I could go here, maybe. Yeah, that's it. I'll just give one little airing of grievance when it comes to traffic, because that's super easy for me. I've got a million of them, but I'll give one, and that's person that brake too soon guy, right? Like brake too soon guy. You know that. We're still 500 feet from the freaking traffic light, and the goddamn braking too soon, braking like you're right at the light. You know what I'm saying? Like you're and I'm like, God, son of a, you know what I'm saying? You're expecting someone to kind of ease into it, you know, and then finally stop. But no, they stop like right now. You're like, whoa, what the? And then they roll up, right? Yeah. They stop like 500 feet too soon, and then they roll up. You're like, dude, you're the accident. You're it. Tag, right? Because you are traffic.
Yeah. They short. Was it called short stopping or whatever? Yeah.
Yes. Oh, it absolutely drives me nuts. You know, because in a big truck, I'm so used to looking so far out. If you're the car in front of me, I'm actually looking over you, way over you, and I'm counting on peripheral vision for you to, you know, keep with the flow of traffic. And so when you're not, and you stop too soon like that, it really makes me like have to readjust. And you know, I do it, of course, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, holy, now all I can do is focus on you. You're the car directly ahead of me, and I'm always so used to looking out so far in front of me that's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? That becomes dangerous. I could go on and on, honestly, but that's my little grievance. One of them, for Christ's sake. Is now, Mark? You want to go ahead and share with us your Christmas movie? Are you willing?
Yes, if anybody has been watching this show for more than 2 years, they probably know, but it's one of the greatest Christmas movies ever. Trading Places, with Eddie Murphy, Dan Aykroyd, Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, it's just fantastic movie. We watched it every year on Christmas Eve since we've been married. So since like 1990, so 33 years at this point. So yeah. So if you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. It's got all the Christmas themes in there, and greed, crime, punishment, all the stuff you think about for Christmas. Yeah.
Okay. Do you you've watched it so much, you know the lines.
But I know, but every time I watch it, I find something new.
Is
right?
it
a new twist or something in the background, or a new Easter egg, something in the scene, or it never fails. And so that's what our we watch the movie, but now we're always scanning to see if there's something else we missed. Is there any like breaking continuity, because it's supposed to be in like 1983 or something. Is there something weird, or is there something, what are they reading, what kind of paper or poster or something in the background, and what's on there. So yeah, it's that's become a little bit of a game to watch that. We always find something. There's always something.
Do you and the boss find do you find yourself like spurting out the same line at the same time, or trying to beat each other to a certain
trying to say what they say next,
putting your own spin on the line they should have said in this particular scene?
Not so much that, just trying to, because we haven't memorized the whole we don't know all the dialogue, but when it comes up to that point, then you kind of recall what's next. So try to call it out ahead of each other sometimes. Yeah. It's like a competition.
Yeah. Now, because of you, I have also started watching Trading Places.
And what do you think?
Oh, well, yeah, it's a good movie. There's no doubt about it. Yeah. No, it's a good flick. Yeah.
And it's 40 years old. This is the 40th anniversary. I think it was 1983. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 83, I think.
Yeah. So it's 40. This is the 40th anniversary of it. So yeah.
I saw it in the theater when it came out, and I have not seen it again since.
Yeah. Yeah. It's you can get it on, you can probably watch it on YouTube, I would bet, but it's on is it on Amazon? I think Amazon Prime. I think you can buy it, or you can rent it for like $2 for.
A lot of places want you to buy it. A lot of streaming services don't have it. They have it, but you have to rent or buy.
Yeah. Now, I've got the DVD, but I don't have the DVD player hooked up to the TV. So I could technically hook it up to the TV and do that. But yeah, it's like we can rent it from Amazon for a week for like $2 or something. So
I have a great copy on my server. Do you have Plex? I can invite you if you want.
I do, but I haven't. I'll let you know. Yeah.
Yeah, just holler. I'll give you an invite to my server, and you're free to watch it all you want.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah, and I think it's more because that's just kind of the time we came of age, like 1983. I mean, so that's kind of the time we were, becoming adults and kind of really being aware of what's going on in the world. And so I can relate to all the stuff, all that stuff that was going on, the cars, the land, all that stuff is just like, it just kind of takes me back. So that's probably why we enjoy it so much.
I will confirm, yes, Tom, I do. Tommy, I do California stops every once in a while. Coming to a 4-way stop sign. If there's literally no one around, I ain't stopping. It's a pain in the ass when you stop a big truck. To get back going in a big truck, the key to it is not stopping. Yeah. I mean, once you've stopped the momentum, it freaking blows. It takes you forever to get going. So yeah, if I have a chance to, absolutely, I am not stopping. Bum? What is WGAF?
I'm not sure.
I was wondering what that's an acronym for.
Or is that why give a fuck? I don't know.
Probably. That's probably what it is.
We know
Because
that.
I get
I know
what
what that is. Oh my, yeah. Okay.
yeah, I get that one. I understand that one. When's the malt liquor report with Steel Worldwide Clips? It's gonna be a little while. Buckle up. You know what I'm saying?
We'll get to that. But first, we got to figure out what beers we're drinking before we can do that. So.
Thank you, Mark. What beer are you drinking, my friend?
Oh, glad you asked, Joe. So,
cheers.
I had the pleasure of meeting up with Mr. Bum last week, 2 weeks ago, actually. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, and he delivered into my possession a beer that is themed. Once again, another beer 2 weeks in a row that I have the actual album for, physical vinyl for.
All right.
So the beer can has this basically this artwork on it.
Slightly adapted.
Yeah, slightly adapted, but same thing. And the name of the beer is Oreo Speedwagon. Hitchhiker Brewing. And there's a warning here. Now, when I met up with Bum, we went to Duke's, and we met at Duke's because we hadn't been at Duke's in a while. And Bum's like, hey, they got this beer. It's a fantastic beer. It's Oreo Speedwagon. It's on tap, but if you get it, order it now because it's going to take 15 or 20 minutes for them to bring it to you because it's so foamy. And he says, but I'm going to give you one.
It takes like 15 minutes to get a couple glasses of foam to condense down into a glass of beer.
And he says, but if you don't want it, I'm going to give you one of these anyway. So I said, okay, I'll just wait and try it. Well, then he's what was it? You heard that one of the stores or something?
A couple days ago, at a store I was at, I asked him if they had any more in cans. And he said, he goes, we did, but we pulled it off the shelves because the cans were exploding.
Oh, I see what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Okay. We've had this issue with Mark in the recent past, actually.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, I'm thinking this can is probably good because we put this can in our checked luggage and it went on a plane, so it's in the cargo hold at like what are they pressurized? 8,000 feet. So if it was going to blow, it probably would have happened there, but it didn't.
Let's see.
So I've got the extra large size emergency towel, full size.
Hey, too bad you didn't have your turtleneck on. You could tuck it into your turtleneck.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, like eating lobster.
Like you're getting a haircut. Yeah.
I'm wondering, should I have like safety goggles and ear protection if it explodes? I don't know, but I'm, in the spirit of the season, I'm gonna, let the good spirits leave me. So,
you want me to do the untapped on it first, or do you want to just go ahead and go for it?
If it blows up while I open it, I could be dead and I'd never see the untapped.
That's right.
That's true. True.
All right, so we'll do the untapped.
Let's see the untapped.
Yeah,
I don't have my phone, but that's okay.
Does it feel very much pressurized?
Well, the more I look at it, the more I think it is, but that could just be me psyching myself out. I think the top looks. I'm looking at it and going, boy, that's kind of bulging. But I don't know if it will. Now here's another can. I don't think so.
So here you go. You've got 5,900 total, 8 in the last 30. Oreo Speedwagon classified as an imperial or double milk stout.
Yeah.
10.5% ABV, 45 IBUs, 4.1 bottle cap rating.
Nice.
In collaboration with Hitchhiker Brewing. This is an imperial stout brewed with milk sugar and conditioned on tons of Oreos and
so
tons.
Okay, so speaking of, all right, gentlemen,
here we
if
go.
I die, it's been good knowing you. If not, then I'll see you on the other side. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Oh, am I still here?
Or wrong sound effect. I should have been.
All right.
And that's good because I got one too, and now I know I'm safe.
Yeah, you're okay, right?
I'll drink mine later on.
The odds are in your favor.
He's just in heaven. Am I good? Did I make it?
If I get, yeah,
Oh, look.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Just, you know what?
No, that was just some bad. Oh, the foam tastes delicious though.
Do they call it? Is that called instant karma? Is that what that is? Is that what happened there? Yeah, almost, man.
No, that was due to me. That was not due to the can.
On the list.
It is pretty carbonated though. I mean, it did pour. I poured it pretty gently, and it still got this. So.
I mean, you tested it pretty good, bringing it 8,000. How many feet the plane goes, elevation wise?
That's what I was saying. I was like, oh, that'd be great. Plane taken down by exploding craft beer and in cargo hold.
Your mug shot.
That you'd have to take back in death somehow everything you've ever said about. There's nothing in that beer that's going to kill you.
No, except the explosion that takes on the plane. Yeah,
exploding carbonation.
So, but it is delicious. It is super rich. It tastes. Yeah, there's definite Oreo cookie.
Rod J answered that.
Who gives? Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I should have known that.
Yeah, this is excellent. Much like the album too. Excellent. Yep. Oh, it's sweet, but not overly sweet. Just really thick bodied, kind of. Yeah. Oh, excellent. Thank you, sir. This was delicious.
Yeah. I wish I would have known of its existence earlier. I probably would have bought some more cans. Like I said, I was lucky to find the 2 I did, but then again, who knows? I might have had an explosion at home. Who knows?
Yeah. I'm going to let the rest of this warm up because it's still pretty. I figure I better open up cold. That would reduce the chance of an explosion.
And it looks like Coach is back with his malt liquor.
So I guarantee whatever he's drinking isn't as good as this.
Your lineup looks good.
I don't know. It's kind of comparable, Mark. He's got a Mickey's 40.
Yeah, that's exactly the same as a rich imperial milk. No.
Right, exactly. Now, does it still say malt liquor on it though?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does. Yeah.
It's fine malt liquor, Joe. It's not just malt liquor, it's fine malt liquor.
Fine malt liquor.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, can you guys hear me okay or no?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so I guess this is good for a cold. So for a cold, hey Tom.
What's up, man?
If you have a cold, you drink this shit and it makes it worse.
Take 2 Mickeys, drink 2 Mickeys and call me in the morning. Is that what?
Yeah.
We are finding out about Bum as we speak. He's a Jehovah's Witness. No Christmas for you, Bum.
No Christmas for you, Bum.
Yeah. Yep, me and Michael Jackson.
That's an excellent beer.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, look at that.
Uh-oh.
All right.
We don't want to repeat.
Shout out to you, sir.
Wow.
It won't because I'm not on a time. I'm not on a clock.
Yeah, no.
So I'm good.
That warranted a shout out to you and Merry Christmas from Vega, Coach.
Yeah.
Cheers. Merry Christmas.
Wow. A little round of
Merry Christmas, Vega.
Oh, man.
Now, Tom, what beer are you having? And happy Festivus to you, my friend.
Yes. Happy Festivus.
Show us your beer and air any grievance at the same time that you might currently have.
Okay. Well, I'm not having a beer, but I am having a Arizona hard. Iced tea with lemon. It's super hard.
Super hard.
And I love it.
I'm gonna tell that roommate later.
You must try it. It's super hard.
That's gonna be my new go-to line. It's really hard. Yeah.
Super hard. Super
hard.
You know, wicked hard.
Wicked
hard. It didn't explode. I'm still alive.
It's wicked hard.
Wicked hard.
Oh, yeah.
That's about as bossing you can get.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man.
Dude, it's wicked hard.
Wicked hard.
Wicked hard.
What? hey, whatever you do, don't spit it out, baby. Don't be scared.
Yeah.
So, what airing a grievance would you like to do?
All right, you want to know my airing of grievance? It just popped in my head. All right. Those goddamn Dodgers keep taking all the goddamn players.
Yeah.
You just got that Yokomoto guy. Jesus.
Wait.
It's like you guys have an endless amount of money.
Whatever.
Holy crap.
Billions of dollars we've spent. I mean, insane.
I mean, it's a reason why everyone wants to go there.
Oh yeah.
Because you guys spend the money.
You know,
it's like what the hell?
I have heard about Otani's deal now that he actually, by having his money deferred like that, he saved $98 million
in taxes.
Because the way that he'll get paid now, I don't know. Mark might know more than me.
Yeah, it depends how he
because what happens is he plans on retiring, and that's the key. So he'll be 39 years old, but that doesn't matter. He'll be retired, and so that money, just doing that, deferring it, getting it retired now in another country, he'll save $98 million.
Yeah, but that's
one of the things I'm betting the state of California is going to come after that. He's hoping that he can retire, move back to Japan, and then get the money paid out there. But people are thinking, tax geeks are thinking that the state of California is going to have something to say about that and want some of their income tax.
and who was it? Was it the Angels that still had to pay $50 million back to Japan, or someone had to pay? It might have been the Dodgers had to pay that Japanese team.
Don't pay it back to Japan. Pay it to Mark.
Right. Yeah.
Keep it in America.
Oh my God.
Make Mark great again. That's what I'm saying. Make Mark great again.
Oh my God. Yeah.
What I don't understand, Joe, is say he's 37, 38, right? He's at the end of his contract and he's still a good pitcher. He's still pitching well. And then another team comes in, they're like, hey, we'll give you another 5 years, $300 million. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, what I would do if I were him and they did that, I'd say, great, but here's my tax liability that you're going to add to the contract. You're going to pay me.
That'd be worth it. Pay off your taxes.
I mean, you think about it, at the rate this thing is going, that $70 million a year, if that was legitimately how it was getting paid out, $70 million a year is going to seem like a bargain in 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In 10 years from now, that's going to be like, as a matter of fact, I wouldn't doubt if 5-6 years from now they restructure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That always happens.
Yeah, that's always left open.
unless he's like an Alex Rodriguez that gets hurt and then doesn't. If he's hurt all the time, it probably want to bring it down. I'd imagine.
It's just so much money. I mean, think about it. I think. Now, granted, what, 25, this moto, but I mean, 12 years?
325? Still a lot. That's still a ton.
That's a ton of years.
Yeah.
12.
That's a lot of years, yeah.
That's a lot of years, man.
That's like what Ichiro, didn't Ichiro Suzuki sign a contract like that with the Mariners? He had a crazy contract with them.
Yeah, it was. I think actually 12 years at 325 is a bargain.
Mm.
Like, at his age, at his potential talent, that's a bargain.
That's 20 something a year, right?
It's Mets money because Mets got Bet's not but Bet's got what was it, 360, 350? He got
Wow.
something like that. Mookie, he got something like that, and Freddie Freeman's right around 300.
Oh, they're gonna have to let some people go at some point because it's just they're gonna because it's a lot. But I'm wondering though that $2 million because he wants Otani only wants $2 million every year, so that definitely opens up the how much they can spend. But at the end of his contract, they know. But they're smart. They invest their money. They put their money away so it can grow. So they're really not paying him as much as they would. They're gaining money on his money.
Yeah. I have heard already that by the end of this 10 years, that it will have already made its own money.
Yeah. So he's doing the team a favor.
Yeah.
100%.
He did the team a favor and he did himself a favor. Yeah, we're all not smart enough to figure out these kind of numbers, or you more than likely wouldn't be here in this room.
Yeah.
Having this kind of conversation, waiting on a malt liquor report from the chairman. For Christ's sake.
Yeah. Billy D. Billy D himself in the flush.
That kind of money, yeah, that's all bullshit. I mean,
Yeah.
No,
yeah, over a certain amount.
It might as well be coming from outer space. I mean,
now, what if Otani right now, Mark, is watching this and he's like, you know what? There's a guy in North Atlanta that I just need to help for financial advice.
Hey, I'm here.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
He'll only take 0.5%, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
1 or 2% commissions on 700 million is damn good.
Yeah, everybody wants all that 7. Just give me 1%. I'll take the 1%. I'm a 1%er. Give me 1%.
Oh,
I can do a lot with 7 million.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he'll put 100%. He'll put 100% in.
How much malt liquor I could buy for Coach and everybody else in the malt liquor community for $7 million.
He wants a 700 million in single $1 bills with rubber bands around them.
Yeah, small bills.
Yeah,
Jeez,
unmarked.
That fill up a whole room.
Unmarked
bills. My goodness! Oh my goodness! All right, well let's find out what Billy D likes. What airing of grievance Billy D might have.
Good question.
Oh yeah, we've got Billy D back with us.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Billy D.
Another very happy Festivus. What would it be without Festivus and Billy D? Let me tell you.
I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that episode today.
Can't see here, but Billy D's got his for the year.
Looking good.
Oh yeah, looking good as always.
Did you find that hat?
Traditional Santa hat attire for this time of year as well. No, another round of applause.
No, Tom. Actually, this hat was handcrafted by me.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you're at a store and you start like, shit, that fit Billy D.
Yeah.
Buy that.
No,
very nice.
I found the cheapest full-size Santa hat that I could, and I just snipped the top off. I basically circumcised the Santa hat.
I can see
that. He can relate to that.
Yeah, this is the foreskin of the Santa.
Oh,
what a great idea.
Yeah. What's the Jewish name for the foreskin? They have a name for that, don't they? It's
yeah, they definitely have a name for it.
Yeah.
God. It's definitely not gefilte fish, that's for sure.
although it probably doesn't taste too much different than gefilte fish. Wow.
Back to our regularly scheduled program. Enough about
Yeah.
I'm going to crack open this fine Oktoberfest from Sam Adams in
Very
proper
nice.
Sam Adams glassware that was acquired. Actually, Mark, that's our little unification. This glass was acquired while in the company of Mark that wasn't at the beer fest, was it? Were you there?
Was that at the brick store? Did you get that at the brick store when we went there? It was
you buy
either
like
that
a 12-pack?
no, it was
It was at that
Falling Rock Tap House, I think it was.
It was that special. We happened to run into a Sam Adams event or Sam Adams tap takeover, I think.
Yeah.
And they had these special glasses, and I was like, I've never seen one of those Nitro Project glasses, and so that's I asked them politely, sell it to me, and they were like, no, we're not selling them. Okay, I asked. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I just take them. Sometimes I just take them. I'm like, all right, enough money. I'm just going home with a new glass.
I offered to pay. You know,
I would have paid you. You probably would have paid $10 if they had.
Whatever it was, I would have paid it. But I offered.
Crazy part, they get them for free. That's the crazy part.
I offered, but here's the glass.
Bum is ready.
What do you have?
Bum's ready. Bum's ready with the link. Yeah, and I can see he just probably posted one.
Itchy finger. You bet.
Okay, we got to get to my malt liquor.
Itchy finger. Can I interrupt?
Retro.
Can I interrupt? Can I interrupt?
Sure.
I think you did, Andrew.
Oh shit! No, you didn't.
Oh, there you go.
First, show us your phone.
Yeah, first show us your phone.
It definitely some kind of a meme.
Yeah, that took the air out of the sail, right?
Andrew's watching this, you bastards.
Yeah, please continue, Bum. After you, Joe.
All righty, we're continuing Sammy Klaus month.
Nice.
Right, yeah.
What we have here is a Sammy Klaus in holiday colors. This is the Sammy Klaus Helles red label. And I will not attempt to show the year here. You won't ever be able to see it. But this is a 2015.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's going to be real good.
Yeah, so I have
Nice.
We'll have one of these left after this one. So
Now, what's the oldest you've had? Is that?
well, the oldest I had was when I bought it new in 1987. But
No, I mean like from when you bought it to when you drank it. Like this one's what, like 8 years?
Yeah, this one's 9 years old. This is going to be probably close to the oldest one that I have. However, I have a regular a Sammy Klaus Classic from 2014 still in the fridge. I have not decided when I'm going to have that. So, but yeah, this is probably close to the oldest one that I've consumed as far as keeping it around. Matter of fact, let me try and preserve this cap since they changed the cap design since then. Okay. Let me get this. The paper's perforated around here for
Nice.
easy removal.
For her pleasure. Is that?
Yeah, for her. It's ribbed for her pleasure.
Ribbed and perforated.
Now we do have traditional glassware, which is
He's got the Billy D size mug.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, for Billy D, this is like a German Stein.
Yeah, that's like a liter mug for Billy D.
Now, oh man, still excellent. Now, to me, this tastes like regular Sammy Klaus, and I'm actually not sure what the difference is. It's the alcohol content's the same. It's 14%. And
Now-
to me, it tastes the same. But
Now, Bum,
Yeah.
I had a 2012 beer last week. I mean, come on, you've got to have the 2012 version back there somewhere.
no, I don't think I started buying more than one bottle until around 14 or 15. That's when I decided to start keeping some extras on hand for a while. So I've been doing it every year since then, every year that I've found it. Still haven't found the 2022, still haven't found the 2023. So
We we got a good looking guy on here, man. What?
Coach is killing kids right now. So
Yeah.
it's putting a sleep
huge
hold on 'em.
subscriptions.
Yeah,
Doing
yeah.
wrestling moves.
Look at that. Yeah, we got a real good looking guy on here. Look at that smile.
Arrgh.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got a real tiger. Look at him. He's having some fun. All right, man.
Okay, well, we had a big week in malt liquor. I guess the big news is that 40-ounce Fear has presumably retired. He has turned 50, I believe.
Oh.
I'm not sure the exact day, but he uploaded what I assume will be his final video this past Monday, and he's taken down all his other videos and community tabs and stuff. The only thing that still exists on this channel is this video. And based on what he said, I guess that video and the channel will disappear eventually soon.
Okay. Over under before we play the link. Over under on retirement days. What number should we go with? Over under 5 weeks.
Oh no, Joe, he's retired. He won't be back.
Until he comes back.
Yeah.
Back.
I
give it a month. I give it 30 days. So I give it 30 days.
30 days. Okay.
It'll be
I give
next year.
8 weeks.
8 weeks. Okay, so you're going over 30. Yeah, I'll go over 30 days as well. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, it's I'll give him a month. Yeah, before he's back. Sure.
He'll miss it.
Oh, please. He'll miss us. He'll miss us. Yeah. He can't help himself. You know.
All right. So is this video contain emotional goodbyes to the whole community and all that?
Not verbally. It's a silent video. I mean, as far as him, he doesn't speak in the video. So go to 5 minutes even.
All right.
But we do have a little bit of emotion here, proving that that I think he is he knows he's gone for good.
This thing fills up on me. Hold on just a second. Let's see what's going on here. 5 even.
I hope you know how much I've enjoyed our visits together on What's New. I hope you've heard some of your favorite.
Can you hear it okay?
Mm-hmm. He's sad.
Is that what it was, or did some of the malt liquor carbonation get in his eye?
I don't know. We'll just never know.
I think he's sad because he knows it is indeed the end of an era, and he won't be back.
Okay, yeah. So he won't be back till next year. How about that?
The final swill. And with that, that is how the career of Fear ends.
Wow.
Well,
Huh.
I guess I don't quite know what is appropriate to play for that.
No. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Or should we give him, just get the hell out of here? Sort of. Is that?
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
What's that, Tom?
He's going to go into the darkness like Rodgers did.
Yeah.
With the Aaron Rodgers jersey in the background.
Right. Yeah. Just like Rodgers. Exactly. Another career in the hands of Steel Worldwide. Yep.
Yeah, he says Fear got ran off the net.
Yeah.
Yep. Out of here.
Okay. Our next link marks the return of somebody that had not been seen for quite a while, and that's D-Lac 24, who I've traded with many times. D-Lac has been absent for about a year. You can just play his video from the beginning here. I think you'll find it.
It's been a while since I made a video. Almost a year. Lots changed. I've moved. I've taken care of some things in my life. But now it's time to share with you the new D-Lac 40-ounce man cave.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that collection.
Yeah.
All right. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
nice setup.
Huh.
Oh, he's even got him hanging from the ceiling. Okay. There's a lot to unpack here, Bob. A lot here.
Happy holidays, folks.
Hey, pretty cool, man.
I like
as he scans here, you will see a very familiar looking sign on the wall.
Set up. My old school mini fridge I've had since day one.
Wow, what do we have here? So we've got, what is this? Lucky's, Schaefer, is this Pills, Hams?
Was he the one that was doing all the collecting? Is that?
No, that's a Bruce 40's got the largest 40-ounce collection.
Wide's up there on the wall.
What do we got here? We've got Camo, yeah.
Crazy Horse.
Yeah, you brought that to
Old
us.
English, Big Bear.
Swisher Sweets.
Bunch of Colt 45s.
Yeah, Colt 45. What we got? Ice. What is that? Mickey's Ice?
Shout out to St. Ides.
Swisher Sweet. Oh, look at these labels. What do we got here? We've got Iceman. Have you had that bum, Iceman?
No, I've never heard of it. There's Ice House next to it.
Yeah. Boxer? What's this Boxer?
Yeah, that's made by the same brewery that's Minhouse, I think, that makes some of those horrible off low-level malt liquor brands. I've seen Boxer beer for sale at places.
MX? What is this MX?
That I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't
know what it is, but I can guarantee it doesn't taste very good.
Right, exactly. I like how Bum disseminates between lower end malt liquor and what's the other side of that? Is there a higher end of malt? Is that even possible?
Yeah, believe me, once you've had some of those lower end ones, you will think that Colt and everything is higher end.
Oh, nice little collection there.
We've got a Little King's 40 there.
Yeah.
Rose. Even got a tap handle here for.
Yeah.
I can't make out that.
That's Old English with the tiger on it.
Is it really? Okay,
Yeah.
so all right.
Shout out to original Old English tap handles.
Wow.
Shout out to Nintendo 64.
All right.
Mario. Yeah.
D-Lax. Wow. They got this black label Fat Boy. Never seen that before.
Yeah, you got a pretty good collection of bottles there.
I got 2 empty spots. Help me out, guys. Help me out.
I don't know, man. You got everything here. Viper, Ice, Keystone,
Rainier, like that.
here, yeah. Meister Brow.
He's got some duplicates. There's another Schaefer bottle he had earlier, but
Well, I'm sure it's some sort of variation.
yeah. Bud.
Oh, this up here. What? Axe head.
Axe head. There's the double axe.
Four.
There's the 4. That horrible 4-0.
Yeah, you had that one.
My little brother's currently on the way over. We're smoking a
What are these, bum? Do you know?
I am not sure.
rib. It's been a hard week, man.
Look at that.
My
Oh wow! Haven't seen this in a long time. Wow! Look at that King Cobra. Wow!
And there's that familiar looking Schlitz malt liquor sign above her.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Just like what you. Yeah,
Where have we seen that before?
right there.
Oh, yeah. Week, man. Had to put my dog to sleep. Terrible.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah.
Trying to find some joy out of things in life. In the meantime, I've been keeping my head clear by working in the garage and finalizing this.
Hey, whatever it takes, man. You know those are tough things, man. They really are. You know, depending on how long he had his dog. I mean, these things can be super tough.
Oh,
Losing a pet is not fun.
Always on time.
Oh yeah, who's the skateboard? What do we have here? We've got who's this?
Is that the Joe Skull signature edition?
Yeah, maybe.
Right? Yeah, kind of.
But Sarah and Missy Elliott lose control and Skilo with I Wish.
More local.
According to
And this is where I kind of shoved all the shit in the corner until I put my safe back there and take care of the rest of the junk from moving.
I'd assume that's a gun safe. Is he really into guns, bum? Or looks
That I'm not sure about.
Looks like we've got the full tour. Well, hey, you know what, man? Thank you for sharing part of your life, my friend. And for quite a bit of your super personal insight, you know, with your dog passing and everything, man. And he spoke of a few other things. You know, thanks for sharing, man. I greatly appreciate it. I'm super nosy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
you know,
D-Lac's a good guy. I've traded with him many times. Everybody likes D-Lac except the chairman. Of course, the chairman's cussed him out numerous times.
Yeah, well,
yeah, we definitely appreciate it. And you know what, man? If you got something in your glass, let's give a little salute to the guy losing his dog, man.
You like dog, yeah.
That's tough stuff,
Yeah,
man.
that
It really is. You know, that's man's best friend right there. You know, give a little round of applause. Big salute to his dog, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, so good to see D-Lac back. Hopefully he will continue to make videos on at least a semi-regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Speaking of the chairman, the chairman's been strangely absent all day today. He did upload a video, but he's usually live on Saturdays, and he has not been seen or heard from today, unless I missed something. He might have been on in the morning, but who knows? You never know when he's going to pop up live. So we got some quick clips here.
Okay.
From a live stream from last week. Now, as we play each of these clips, you guys need to keep in mind these 4 clips are 4 totally different clips. We're not playing the same clip over 4 different times. You know how the chairman can get locked into a groove sometime? So he's talking about his trip south when I guess he assumed he might meet up with Vega, but this is when he talks about driving down to Tennessee. So here we go.
Okay. So here, here's the link here. And let me click back over to here and we'll share this sucker from the beginning.
Yeah. Each one of these four, you play the whole.
Buc-ee's. You go down to that dump. You go down to that dump in Tennessee, Buc-ee's, you go down Route 40 or 40 West. Coming up on Buc-ee's, everyone. Yep, pull up. Pull up out old Buc-ee's. I remember I bought a Monster and the woman is like, thank you. He's like, thank you. The thank you went on for like a minute. Southern Belle. Yep, Buc-ee's. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Now we go to our next clip.
He called her Southern Belle, so that's good.
Yeah, at least he had that part right. Yeah.
Off of Route 40. Went in there, they had like 3 rows of Steel Reserve Light. Steel Reserve Light, 6%. Muskrat knows because he fucking drinks it. They had 3 rows of Steel Reserve, 42-ounce light, 6%. So I said, fuck that. Bought a Monster, went to the checkout, and the lady's like, thank you. Thank you. The thank you went on for like a minute. Must have been a minute.
All right.
Oh, good. All right.
Here's our next clip.
Thank you too. We got thank you.
you. Thank you.
Yep. Down south, you hit Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's, largest gas station on the flat earth.
He kind of likes just saying Buc-ee's, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Seems to.
He seems to just really like saying that.
You.
And you know what? This is his thing. He likes doing that, doesn't he?
You. Bitch, I'm only buying a Monster. Jesus Christ, roll out the red carpet? Just say, hey, thank you. Now get the fuck out of here. My God, the South. Oof.
Hey, they're grateful in the South, That's Southern hospitality.
Southern hospitality, that's right.
You would think you'd be understanding of these things. That's a true American patriot right there.
Yeah.
I owe it all. Why don't we eat the Buc-ee's and enjoy the Monster Energy drink? That thank you. I'll never forget that thank you.
I guess not. Yeah.
On and on and on.
Oh, the irony.
Let me go. Yeah, good. Nothing. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, what did he say? What?
On and on. Let me go to capture. Good. Nothing.
Now, Mark, now you're in the South. That sounds like some Southern talk right there. Can you?
Yeah, I've been down here for 17 years. I still don't know what the hell that means. So I just smile and go about my business. And
I think that's
people seem to enjoy that.
Okay. Now we're gonna rewind tape here, and I want to hear. We're gonna hit the CC button here.
Oh, yeah, this ought to be good.
CC, yeah.
Oh,
I want to be better than a Havana video.
Yeah, let's see if Google can translate what the hell. It's already look what Google.
It's already messed up.
Energy drink. That thank you. I'll never forget that thank you. Yeah. On and on and on. Let me go to capture. Good. Nothing.
Oh, that's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Let me go, Cat. Let me go. Good. Yeah.
That's way the hell better than I would have had. I'm telling you right now.
Out of here. She's like, thank you.
Yeah, that's Google
Out of
did it.
here. Get the fuck out of here. She's like, thank you.
It looks like it puts in parentheses what it doesn't understand, right?
No, that's the cuss.
that's cuss words are in parentheses.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Max. To the fucking max. Oof.
Oh, that's also, I should point out, that's also the chairman's newest thing now, for him to go, oof, oof, like in disgust. Anything he's disgusted
Wait a minute. Isn't that another thing he's stolen from the Share Beer show? Don't I always do that? Oof. Right?
See, Vega agrees. He's been here twice as long as me, and he still doesn't get it. So, yeah, it's not just me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's another thing he's stolen from the Share Beer show. We have influenced malt liquor once again because I'm always oof, right?
I'll take your word for it, Joe. I've never noticed you do it, but
I'm gonna file on him for copyright infringement. What do you think, Tom?
You got to file a grievance.
Desist.
You file a grievance on his ass.
I am airing my grievance for stealing another thing from this show. We have a right to keep stuff to ourselves. Get your own material.
Even though you didn't file, it's proprietary, right? it's been in use for too long.
It's past practice, for Christ's sake. Leave us alone. Right. Yeah.
Damn it.
Damn right.
So that's it for that series of live stream clips. So I guess we to the chairman, I guess we should say thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Sound like a whale.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. What? Here's our little key. You know how you play a C major in order you have to hold that key. Here's the key.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like the whale from Finding Nemo that can't see.
Or we could use this.
Shout out to you, sir.
Shout out to you. Yeah.
All righty. So this is a more traditional chairman video. And believe it or not, I don't have anything bookmarked here for this, but it entitled Happy Birthday Pen Pal. And he actually, believe it or not, gives sincere best wishes to Fear in his retirement and future endeavors.
Really? No.
And he's totally sincere about it. Yeah. No. Yeah, I should have gone. Well, we can play it next week. But we'll concentrate on what we got ready to go here. Go to 1245.
All right, 1245. Here we go.
Living a life of a retiree at the age of 45. Prime of my fucking life. Prime of my life, Doug.
Oh my God.
That's facts. Would I want to go back 20 years ago? Fuck no. Fuck no. Frail ass fuck. Fuck out of here. That's shaping my fucking life.
Oh my God.
Fuck you, dwarf.
Round?
Yeah.
Now, you know what? I think I have this mismarked here. I would say just let it play and mute it because of the music. And you just want to resume it when he starts talking again. I think I screwed up on my timestamp here.
Okay. So let's see if we can kind of.
Yeah, maybe you can visually.
I mean, case in point, approaching this will. The Share Clown Show. Old fossils pushing damn near 60. Joe D. Bum, Pencil Neck Bark. I don't know how old the coach is, but
no charge.
But Those old fossils, those boomers,
Boomers.
looking back at me, saying, "Bah, that guy truly is living the life." Yep. And that's facts, Doug. That's facts. Keep it 100. Malt liquor only, malt liquor.
Yeah, he got me. That's what I said. Every day I'm like, boss, Steel Worldwide, he is living the life. Doug.
Yeah.
And she says, my name's not Doug, it's boss.
Yeah.
Living the life, yeah.
Yeah, Bum, what do you say every time, you know, when
that is my, there you go, Joe. You wanted airing of grievances. I didn't realize that is my main grievance in life. I wake up every morning and my first thought as that alarm clock goes off is, damn it, my life is not like that of Steel Worldwide's. So that's my number one grievance in life.
Yeah, I also have to admit, I do go, man, that guy, right? That guy. Yeah. I really look down to him, that guy. You know, that
What
guy.
do you think he eats for breakfast? He wakes up in the morning.
We know what he eats.
Hot dog in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
40.
I was gonna buy.
Yeah, 40.
I forgot about that. I was gonna buy one of those at some point.
Yeah.
I gotta buy one of those.
Best shape of his life, Doug.
Yeah, he's in the best shape of his life.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hot dogs wrapped in waffles. Come on.
Do you think he drinks a 40 in the morning?
Oh,
with
He
the
has done
waffles.
it when he live streams, he does it.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's definitely in the best shape of his life. 100%.
depends on what shape is.
Hey, round is a shape. Round is
the shape. Yeah.
I'm going to take a wild guess that a doctor has never told him that.
Yeah.
Look, there's certain goals in life, and if your goal is to die young, he's well on his way, man. There's, he's about to achieve that goal.
Yeah.
Well,
It matters what you think good shape is.
Yeah. If he says he's 45, that's what he said in that video. So 14 years from now, I will be, I'll be 73. Okay. So, but if he makes it to 59, I'll eat my Santa hat. How about that? I'll eat my Santa hat if he makes it to 59. So mark this. This is, what are we, 2023?
Yes.
So we need 2037.
Yes. On Festivus,
if the chairman is still alive, his age is the same as frail pencil neck. I will eat my hat.
And you can do it on the show.
I'll do it on the show. We'll do it
How
live.
are you gonna cut it up and eat it?
We'll be at like show 1400 at that point.
There you go, boom. There you go. You can note that in your
mark it on the calendar.
Yeah.
You're gonna
This Sammy Klaus, almost 10 years old. Incredible.
Really?
Oh yeah. 14%.
Does not taste the least, does not have any age on it at all.
Wow. Yeah, those age well.
Yeah.
Anything over 10, 11, 12 ages pretty damn well.
I've had some Russian Imperial. Well, we had that the Brooklyn Black Chocolate Stout from '97, and that didn't age very well.
That wasn't very good. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like the stouts. The stouts don't seem to age well to me.
I think there's probably some thing that you do when you're brewing if your intention is for it to age well. There's probably some mix of ingredients, malt or whatever, and I bet you Sammy Klaus is probably brewed that way.
Yeah.
And it has Belgian yeast, right? I think Belgian yeast may have a little effect on that.
Okay. Well, speaking of the chairman, now I was on the fence about showing this or not. Only was going to show it in case we were running short on time. This is something I've been sitting on for a while. I'll ask you guys, and I know you're all going to say yes, but I'll ask you anyway.
Come on.
Do you want to see that older clip that I hinted at months ago about the chairman's brother being in a video with him?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, come on. What are you keeping me in suspense for?
Yeah, we've been waiting since July for this.
Okay. His brother's in the video?
Yeah. What better time to play it than at Christmas time, right? Because Christmas is all about,
asshole.
All about family, right?
That's right.
Exactly.
So this is a 10-year-old clip of the chairman. And take note of the differences in the car hole, as he calls it, between then and now.
Whoa.
First and foremost, totally different car.
The car hole. So the car hole got smaller?
Yeah.
He moved from car to car.
No, actually, the car hole is bigger in this because he's got less crap in it. It's bare bones. So we're going to see the chairman and his brother, the Swill Bandit. And we've seen the chairman without his mask enough now that if you look at the Swill Bandit's face, you can see that he is the chairman's brother.
Okay.
They look alike in the face.
Oh my goodness.
So
So this is from 10 years ago, basically?
From 10, 11 years ago. So
okay. All right.
So you can go to 220. There's really no specific place, but 220 is a good start.
The size of the chairman's head.
Oh, he's got a Pontiac Firebird.
Yeah, it's his old red Firebird.
Well, his head's much smaller.
Wow, he looks like Mark.
His brother does. Yeah.
1 million total views.
He actually looks like a normal dude. What the hell happened, Chairman? I mean, look at this comparison. This is 10 years ago too.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, this guy looks like Mark. Maybe that's why he hates on Mark so much.
Yeah. Maybe he hates his brother.
He hates his brother.
That's why he only seen him once.
Interestingly,
he's wearing 2 shirts, Mark. He's dressed like Mark.
You gotta have a shirt.
Watch him be a runner. That'd be hilarious, dude. If his brother's actually just like Mark.
Interestingly, when you said he hates his brother, a while back on one of the chairman's live streams, Fear was in the chat, and Fear said the Swill Bandit hates Steel Worldwide, and Steel responded, "You may be right, pen pal. You may be right." So they may have had a falling out since in the years since this video was made.
It's my phone, asshole.
That's nervous laughter, by the way.
Or drunken laughter.
Yeah.
Anxious laugh.
I don't think I can. Oh, yeah, you gotta do it.
Well, do it.
Behind my car. Yeah, I'll throw up on it.
So go to 7:30. I have it marked. I don't like, once again, just kind of picking random stuff here.
Okay.
I'm shaking too bad. It's so fucking cold in here.
He can't afford any heat, bro.
I'm a pro, never break character. Follow me on Twitter, Tracy.
His brother's freezing his ass off.
Yeah.
And what the hell? What the hell happened to this guy? this guy got shortchanged, literally. Look how short he is compared to his brother. His brother looks like a normal dude. I don't know what happened to this guy. This guy over here, I don't know.
He probably wishes he was wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Fucking probably cold.
I'm falling behind. Fuck it.
Yeah, his brother's like, what the hell are we drinking this crap for? Dude, it is funny. If Mark could roll a little finger under his bottom lip like that.
Look, his brother imitating Steel Sharp.
Stay professional. This ain't a mom and pop operation. Stay professional.
No, it ain't. It's so fucking cold, dude.
Mother was a witch bliss.
I don't know. Look at that. This is pretty good.
You're gonna be swilling by yourself.
Is the brother older or younger?
He's got to be older.
Yeah,
he
looks to be a little older. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be older. And you know what? His brother looks like someone that would be on this side of the aisle, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now there you go.
Would okay, you guys have seen enough. Would the brother be on this side of the aisle or on that side of the aisle?
Yeah.
He looks confused why he's even there drinking a beer. He doesn't even want to finish the 40.
He's been in a handful of videos. I thought that the chairman did a video just 2 or 3 years ago with him out playing golf with the Swill Bandit, but I couldn't find it, and two, if there was such a video, we would have played it on the show, I would think.
Yeah.
I went back and couldn't find it, but the most recent video I can find with his brother is like 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. So there's no other recent video, just
not that I can find or access.
Yeah, that's one of those deals where you're like, you know what, the brother looks no charge. The brother looks freaking normal.
Yeah.
Well, what the hell happened to you? Right?
He looks educated and
sometimes.
He looks like someone that would be literally on this side of the aisle. Like, someone would be like, okay, hey, dude, what's up? What's up with your brother? Like
Yeah, but now I know why he has this hatred of feral people that wear 2 shirts.
I think that's it. I think that's just it. I mean, what's funny is his brother's dressed just like Mark. He kind of resembles. He doesn't look spot on like Mark, but I mean, he resembles him.
But
I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, you do see the resemblance in the face, though. There is a facial resemblance.
Yeah, no, they do.
Between the chairman and him.
Yeah.
He's not as red as the chairman, though.
Thanks for sharing that, Bum. Man, that is crazy. We have another link here.
Yeah.
He looks much skinnier, though.
We're going to close things out with some Christmas wishes from Jay Vega.
Okay.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be nice and pleasant.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So this is in multiple segments. You can start at the very beginning of the video.
Okay, here we go.
That means there's
Let me rewind it just to make sure.
only 3 more days until Christmas.
Ooh.
That means there's only 4 more days until that piece of shit is over with. Motherfuck Christmas. Motherfuck that Christmas nerd.
The chairman.
Motherfuck Santa Claus. Motherfuck Mrs. Claus. Motherfuck them fucking elves. Motherfuck all the reindeer, especially Rudolph.
Oh, man. I was just about to say, not Rudolph.
Shit.
Because he had his nose so bright.
He just wants to play reindeer games. That's all he wants to do.
That's right.
Jesus.
I mean, come
Poor
on.
guy alone. Damn it.
He doesn't know any better.
Fuck Yukon Cornelius. Motherfuck that little motherfucker that wanted to be a dentist. Who else? Motherfuck Frosty the Snowman.
Oh,
motherfuck that goddamn polar bear on the Coca-Cola commercials.
Just gonna say
motherfuck Jimmy Stewart.
Oh.
I could go on and on.
He could, but the memory's
Shit,
not working that
motherfuck
well.
eggnog, motherfuck fruitcake,
Oh, well, fruitcake, sure. Yeah.
motherfuck mistletoe.
I don't know about mistletoe.
Yeah, just motherfuck Christmas.
Damn.
Approaching 10 more months until Halloween.
The title of the video is correct. Fruitcake is awful.
Used to be.
Yeah, fruitcake is
Who likes fruitcake, man?
My parents like. My mom likes fruitcake.
I have no recollection of.
Dude, I have a mother that also likes fruitcake. What the hell's up with that?
It has like a weird taste. It's almost like a alcohol, like
It's
almost
a
like some type of like
generational thing.
alcohol taste to it.
Yeah, if you do a drunken fruitcake, then you soak it in is it bourbon or brandy or something like that. But yeah, I think it's a generational thing. It's like liver and onions. Did your mom like liver and onions, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Both.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a generational thing. Yeah. Fruitcake.
Yeah, my mom would eat fruitcake, and I'm like, oh, I don't even know who you are, lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, who in the hell are you?
And then they ask you, "Oh, have some fruitcake. It's delicious."
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Just suggesting that I should eat fruitcake, I could turn your ass in, right?
Yeah.
That's child abuse, lady. Do you seriously want that on your record? You don't want that on your record. That's child abuse. You don't do that to your children. Oh my God. You also, it's kind of funny because my grandson today just took pictures with Santa. And my reply was, oh, so we still let our kids sit on straight man's laps and take photos with them. Sit on the stranger's lap and take a photo with them forever. How about that? You know what I'm saying? And we'll send photos to everybody with this, right? I mean, we all have the picture with Santa, right? And when you think about it, it's like, yeah, sit in this strange man's lap who you have no idea who the hell this is, and share your innermost secrets with this guy.
We should have done that this year. Shared our childhood Santa photos.
Oh.
There's always next year.
Yeah, there's always next year. Then again, today's Festivus, and I freaking forgot that. And, so. Okay, where to next in the video? Let's see.
All right, Vega's just getting warmed up here. So jump ahead to 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Here we go.
I have one more thing to add about Santa Claus.
Go ahead.
One more thing.
Go ahead.
You gotta make appointments now. Local Santa Claus. You gotta make an appointment. You gotta make appointments now. Santa Claus has a list.
I heard about
it. He makes appointments every 3 minutes. You can't stand in line anymore. You have to make an appointment.
Yeah.
Come on, mate.
My daughter had an appointment. It was a 15-minute appointment, though. It wasn't 3 minutes. And she did get one 4x6, but then had to pay for anything else. So
it's $40 for one picture. Get the fuck out of here.
You didn't tell me that.
It's not cheap. It's not. Well, my local one is like that. It's one picture, and then if you want to add more, it's like, holy crap. So they're making bank. A ton of money.
And they literally do no touching up. They just take the photo and here it is.
Yeah.
It's a lousy.
That's crazy.
It's a lousy photo.
Crappy photo. Yeah.
I miss the days you can stand in line and just go see Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you got to make an appointment. He's a busy man, I guess.
That's what my daughter was telling me that, man. Yeah. My grandson has a photo with some strange white man. It's kind of funny. Here we go. it's the truth. You're like, yeah, here he is. Oh, 2 minutes, right? I'm
2
sorry.
minutes, yeah.
Motherfuck Bob Cratchit. Motherfuck Tiny Tim.
Oh. No charge.
Motherfuck Jacob Marley. Motherfuck the Ghost of Christmas Past.
Oh.
Motherfuck the Ghost of Christmas Present.
Oh.
And motherfuck the Ghost of Christmas Future.
Oh.
He is really going in.
Used to be.
That's everything. That's all the Christmases.
Now, if he says MF Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd and the Dukes, then I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, now Eddie's going to be pissed. That's right, Mark. That's right.
Well, he did cuss out my Christmas movie. He cussed out Jimmy Stewart. So
yeah, he did. Yeah.
You never know. So go to 3 minutes.
Okay,
even.
3 minutes. All right. Well, we're in suspense here, Mark. I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see who and what else he cusses out.
Go get a job, leaving your safe wide.
Motherfuck that goofy little bastard.
No charge.
Ooh, nasty.
That goofy little bastard that got his tongue stuck to the fucking
Oh God.
Christmas story.
Pole that was should have been a Festivus pole. Yeah, but motherfuck him. Motherfuck his BB gun.
Oh God.
And motherfuck Kevin from Home Alone. Fuck
Okay.
Christmas.
Fucking Kevin.
All right, 420.
420. Okay. Well, you've made it so far, Mark. So far, you know.
Spitting with the illest rhyme, chilling while I'm spilling.
Motherfuck the Grinch.
Oh,
well, you said
that's a big one right now, man. There's a lot of people into the Grinch right now. I've seen Grinch cupcakes. I've seen big Grinch blow up figurines in people's yards, and Grinch is big right now, man. Wow.
Oh, is it?
Motherfuck the Grinch.
Oh.
Why you say motherfuck the Grinch? Grinch don't like Christmas. No, the Grinch sold out at the end, remember? Remember?
He kind of made a point and then destroyed him for coming around after the fact.
He sold out.
He sold out, yes.
Yeah. Fuck the Grinch.
Oh my God.
And fuck Christmas.
Oh.
And fuck his little dog with the goddamn horns tied to his head. Fuck that motherfucker too.
Even the dog got it, bro.
Dog Max.
Max the dog, yeah.
Well, okay, what about
What about Buddy the Elf? I haven't heard Buddy the Elf yet.
and what about the yellow guys? Who's the Minions? Wasn't there a Christmas edition of the Minions? The main guy, Tom, maybe you might know this. Wasn't there?
Oh, I don't even. I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, I wonder how far this is going to go.
Fuck Christmas. Used to be.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's basically it.
Okay.
How about Billy Bob Thornton?
Well, okay. There you go, Mark.
Right?
Mark,
Yeah.
Congratulations. A round of applause.
Christmas still lives in my heart. Trading Places.
Trading Places made it, my friend.
Now, next year, it's probably going to get MF'd, I'm sure. He's going to remember this. He's going to add in the whole. So I got one more year of Christmas purity, and then
if it's not in the comments already, that he's like, damn it, I forgot that one. I cannot believe I forgot that one. Also, you know who also you know what? And this is I'll do this part after the show, after the moment. But there's another controversial Christmas movie that he forgot.
That we all know?
Yeah, we'll go into it after.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, well, you might as well go on, Joe, because that's it. We're finishing with our Christmas greetings from Jay Vega. So that is it for the report for this week. So
all right. Well, thank you, Billy D. We appreciate it. Oh yeah, another solid report.
There's a thumbnail photo for the show.
All right, yeah, okay, thank you. We appreciate that. Round of applause for Billy D and awesome.
Sammy Klaus is done.
Oh, Sammy's
Nice.
house is done. All right. And you made it. You lived. You made
Yeah,
it.
and you know what? I'm going to open up my Oreo Speedwagon now.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
okay. Let's see.
Now, Mark had his towel ready to go.
Bum.
I have different.
Blow up.
I have different precautions. I do have a. Where's my? Okay, here's my towel.
Yours hasn't been tested yet.
Yeah, but mine came from the same batch that I gave Mark's to him. So I'm going to open mine. This is normally my pedestal when I have a 40 ounce.
Mark Bum's got his in a beer Jimmy. He's got his in a beer Jimmy.
I think we're good.
Yeah. Whew, all right.
Yeah,
It's like one of those containers you get chow mein from the Chinese restaurant.
All right, there you go. Made it. Nice. There you go. That boy, that's
a
Dude, another thing,
man. Is that
Bummer Fred, whatever your freaking name is, bum.
Yeah.
But as you can see, like Mark, I'm pouring it fairly conservative,
a lot of
and
foam.
you can see how carbonated it is.
Yeah. And I could see why there'd be exploding. I mean, if there's got overcarbonation, yeah.
Right.
Oh, it's a lot like that. What's that French beer? Isn't there that one French beer that no matter how you pour it, it gets that much head to it? It gets like
Duvel?
Well, there you go.
Yeah. That's one that does have a.
Okay, now as we speak, actually, we have our dear friend who actually gets out there, Havana, and he said that what you call it, Die Hard. So Die Hard is the controversial Christmas movie, right? A lot of us don't realize Die Hard took place on Christmas.
Yep.
So for some folks, Die Hard is a traditional Christmas movie. What say you, man? Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Bum, would Die Hard be a Christmas movie?
It wouldn't even occur to me to watch it on Christmas, or for that matter, any other day of the year.
Tom?
Never a big Bruce Willis fan.
I can't remember the last time I even watched Die Hard, but I wouldn't. It happens during Christmas, right? I guess some people would associate with that. I wouldn't. For me, I wouldn't really watch it, to be honest.
Yeah. I've watched it once about 20 years ago, and that was enough for me. Yeah, I'm not a huge Die Hard franchise. Doesn't even come close to Trading Places. That's obvious.
Yeah, Nemo has Tom pegged. He said Tom is a huge Minions fan.
Yeah. Wicked huge. Wicked
huge. I have to agree. I love the Minions, man. The Minions are kind of fun. I like watching the movie. Havana says it's a great movie. Some people, for some folks, Die Hard is a traditional Christmas movie. Vegas says Die Hard is the only Christmas movie. I was wondering why Bruce Willis didn't get MF'd. It's a Christmas movie. It's Christmas. If it's a Christmas movie, and if even Vegas says it's a Christmas movie, it should have got MF'd. It should have got MF'd, and Bruce Willis himself should have got MF'd. Even if he is dying. Isn't Bruce Willis dying?
He's got
some type of.
See another one with that Lewy body dementia, or
I think he does. Yeah.
Yeah,
he's got that pretty severe, real aggressive form of dementia. Yeah.
I like malt liquor. Malt liquor said, "Smoke that reindeer, Joe." That's not a bad idea. Yeah,
you can get reindeer meat. Yeah, I think
you absolutely can. Absolutely, yeah.
Well, that must be very lean. I imagine.
Very lean. Yeah. Very lean. Yeah, absolutely. But I've heard a lot of good things.
We're having a venison roast for Christmas.
Are you?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I just bought another sirloin roll today. I bought another one, the whole roll. 14 pounds, 14 or 16 pounds. Just under a couple cents under $5 a pound, my friend. So I've got more New York strip steaks that I'll be cutting off that. I mean, I love this time of year. You can save so much money. If you're a carnivore, and I am a carnivore, I love meat, man. And man, you can save a ton of money this time of year. As long as you have a freezer space. As long as you have freezer space, you can save a ton of money. I recommend everybody get freezer space. Even if you have an apartment, you get an apartment, you get a new house, you get anything, it has a pantry. What do you do with a pantry? You go to Costco and you load up on all this junk you don't even really need, you don't want, you end up not eating, it stays in the back of the pantry, you end up tossing it out anyway. The stuff that you would typically put in a refrigerator or a freezer, you end up eating, man. That's good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that's typically kind of good for you. Stuff that even if it's not necessarily good for you, frozen pizza, all these sort of things, you enjoy them. Things that you enjoy, and that can be quick eats,
I got a question for Mark. What do you what kind of sides do you serve with venison? I know venison's very gamey.
We're gonna do a mushroom gravy.
Okay.
We're gonna do some just some garlic mashed potatoes.
Yeah, same things.
Same stuff as you would do with beef. It's just venison. We're gonna do we're gonna kind of dry brine the venison for a day and just salt and pepper with a little bit of oil, and then roast it low. Roast it to 130. It's super lean meat. I mean, it's super lean meat. So you got to be careful roasting it, but so good. Yeah.
Yeah, you can dry it. I can imagine you can dry it out pretty easily if you don't know what you're doing, because there's not much fat to render, right?
Yeah, there's not much. So yeah, you do have to really, really watch the temperature. I mean, it's kind of a tradition. You put it in the oven at a high temperature for a few minutes, take it out, let the oven cool down, put it back in at a lower temperature, and then roast it till it's done. But yeah. The venison, the 3-pound venison thing costs as much as probably 20 pounds of your sirloin.
Very expensive.
Yeah,
that's why hunting is so worth it for some people.
Yeah. So, but it's so good.
And a similar thing with elk. A lot of people, like elk as well. Same thing with buffalo. Like if you could.
Vega is perfect, and venison is not gamey if you brine and slow cook, and it's it's full flavor. I wouldn't call it gamey; it's full flavored. Yeah. So, and you serve it with same kind of stuff you'd serve with good beef, like a mushroom gravy, potatoes. Yeah.
Oh, Joe School's here, man. Yeah, good to see you, Joe. It's a lot like if you make pork chops are your typical kind of sirloin, your loin cut that is super lean. If you can cook, any sort of lean meat like that, you can cook any of this other game. It just depends how you do it. You're gonna end up braising it, right? You smoke it a little bit and then braise it. If you're worried about the moisture, just braise it. Smoke it slow and low for a little bit, and then wrap it in foil with butter. You can't go wrong. Wrap it in foil with butter.
Everybody butter fixes it, right? Butter fixes that means
pretty much.
It's freaking good. Yeah. Venison pizza? What? Joe Skull came in here launching bombs, man.
I could do that.
Yeah, I would certainly try that.
Neri, blew our mind with tuna pizza and showed it to us. And I was like, yeah, if I was in Holland and you happen to order a tuna pizza, I suppose I'd try it. And if the only place I would imagine that you could probably order a venison pizza would be Denver. Denver's that kind of place that you could order a venison pizza.
Probably Alaska.
In Alaska. Yeah.
Maybe Maine or something like that.
We get our venison is from Maui, actually.
Maui?
No. Really?
Yeah, Maui, Hawaii. Yeah. It's the deer species is called axis deer. So it's a deer that was imported into the Hawaiian Islands like 100 years ago for hunting, and it's a big deer, and it's like it has no predators, so it's become an invasive species. So they actually hunt it.
There's enough to go around.
Now, Neri can confirm this. I don't have any idea, man. I don't go to these places, but I've seen it. I've seen the advertisements for the weed pizza. You can order frickin' pizza with the weed on it.
Oh yeah, sure you can. Denver would be a good place to get weed pizza.
No, you can do that here. You can damn sure order that here.
They infuse the cheese, the fat, the cheese.
So there you go.
Wow. Look at
Raccoon at the company Christmas party.
Now, is raccoon the one that's greasy? I thought I heard that.
Yeah, I heard about that actually.
It probably is pretty greasy. Yeah,
kind of greasy, kind of same thing with
possum is that too. Possum. Yeah, possum raccoon.
Yeah, those aren't necessarily lean cuts. They're real fatty, right? Or something.
Yeah, gotta cook them
they
right.
Trash. They
because of what they eat, right?
Yeah.
You got to cook them well done because of all that. If it's like a wild caught, who knows what it's eating? So you got to cook it well done.
You're cooking them north of 170, right? You have to.
It's brown all the way. It's like rubber. But I mean, that's the problem.
You could still cook well done.
Yeah. You don't. You got to go over 165 easy.
Yeah, 170.
That's going to kill the trichinosis or whatever's in there.
Yeah.
But just like pork, pigs don't sweat. So it's kind of an issue because they don't everything they eat, nothing ever comes out of their pores. So they're I don't know, they're infested with a bunch of crap in them. They say that even though that you can't really cook out any of the certain diseases and shit out of them, even though you think you aren't. That's why a lot of people in the Middle East don't eat pork.
Yeah, well, that's because they used to feed trash to pork. I mean, that's the reason.
Yeah, not anymore.
They don't do that anymore.
That's the fun planet. The pork meat we have now is phenomenal.
Well, they do eat their own crap though.
Currently, is like
cows.
13 pounds right now as we speak. I'm making red chili pork tamales right now, and tomorrow in the biggest freaking pot you've ever seen in your life, I will have pozole, my friend. That is traditional here. That is the part of the country we are in. A lot of pork gets cooked right now. And in this house, you guys have seen how many ribs I make. I make my fair share of pork. I heard
somebody say that, and I ate pork half hour later. You know what I'm saying? But not saying. I love pork. Pork's a good time.
Yeah. And look at Vega. Vega's actually sticking up for the pig. Pigs are actually very clean in the wild.
They are in the wild, yeah.
Now, also, you know what? I just heard something about what do they call them? Like super pigs or something? There's these enormous pigs on the Canadian border right now. Some are just north of the Canadian border, and now they're starting to come in, across the border into America, and they're super dangerous because they're so darn big.
Like the size of boars?
They're huge.
Boars are huge. Boars are humongous.
Massive. Yeah. And they're really dangerous. I just saw some kind of documentary about them recently. Some kind of news.
They will run straight for you and ram right into you. They don't give a shit. They don't care.
Yeah. He's asking if anyone eats tripe. Yeah. I'm not a big noodle person, but I can. I'm more pozole than menudo, but
noodles. Yeah,
that's what
we got. A lot of seafood around here.
Oh yeah. Nemo says he has javelinas in his yard. He says, "I bet they taste terrible." Yeah, oof, I would not mess with they're too mean.
What's javelinas?
They're a form of pig, like a hog. Yeah,
they're like a miniature They're not, yeah, smaller pigs, but yeah,
So,
Mean.
like really tough meat. Yeah.
I've
so
never
by
heard
him
of them.
saying that, by him saying they're in the yard, is it like saying you have deer in your yard?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
You don't
Yeah.
want you don't want them. They're
Why don't
very
you just shoot them? Are they not? They're not a good eat.
I don't know. I don't know anybody that's ever ate them. They're not. They're one of those things that a lot of people don't hear about Phoenix,
Yeah.
but they are in certain areas of Phoenix.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
Mm-hmm. They just look them up. You'll find them. But they're very dangerous, man. Wow! Wait a minute. I'm getting a Merry Christmas. What the hell's going on? You must be.
That's Joe Skull, Joe.
That's all Joe's.
He knew you would see that, Bassett.
That's to all Joe's. Yeah, that's
all Joe's.
You keep on believing that, Joe.
The 3 exclamation points. That's to all Joe's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nemo says they live in the mountains by my house. They only really come out at night. Yeah. Yeah. Free tamales are the best tamales. I have to agree. They have a little extra flavor. You sprinkle free all over them. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yep.
Tom, what kind of Christmas traditions go on? When are you partaking in these traditions? Are you doing things tomorrow? Traditional foods that you may partake of either on tomorrow or Christmas Day? What happens on your side?
We kind of just go with the flow. Every year is kind of a little bit different, but this year I'll be working tomorrow. But on Christmas morning we'll be going to my parents' house, and then we're doing a nice little brunch and having some breakfast, lunch type of thing, and yeah, just enjoying our day. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
The tradition is having family come together. That's a tradition.
Okay.
Nothing crazy.
All right. And Bum, any sort of traditions for you? Anything you're doing Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Well, my traditions, which I've tried to keep up every year, watching several of the characters previously cussed out by Jay Vega,
right.
including that little motherfucker that wants to be a dentist.
Yeah.
And Yukon Cornelius.
Oh my gosh.
So actually after the show, I will be watching that on DVD. And I have a handful of others that I try to watch animated, including one that I think I may have mentioned it on the show in years past that has become a favorite of mine. Always was, but it's kind of forgotten now. Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I have to admit.
It was the first animated Christmas special from 1962. And it's hard to watch now because the animation is so bad. But the story itself, you think, well, it's Magoo, it's a comedy. No, it's actually a straight adaptation of A Christmas Carol. There's a little introductory segment that's kind of funny that gets on Magoo's nearsightedness. But for the rest of the hour, it is a totally straight adaptation of A Christmas Carol that just happens to star Magoo as Scrooge. And there's actually a lot of good original songs in it. The songs are excellent. You just got to overlook the bad animation, which was the norm at the time. But so I'll be watching that later after the show. I'm working tomorrow night. So I'll be leaving work like 7 a.m. Christmas morning, but I am taking Christmas night off. So I'll be able to get together with the family Christmas afternoon and evening and not have to worry about work that night. This said, I'm never working another Christmas day ever again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any sort of traditional foods or anything that you?
Not really. Really. I'm trying to think. Nah. As far as foods, nothing traditional.
Okay, fair enough. Mark,
Well, you know what we're doing tomorrow night, Christmas
You
Eve.
usually do a salted something or other, don't you, for Christmas? But you said you're doing venison.
Yeah, I've been doing the prime rib, but we're doing the venison this year, so it'll be a dry brine and then roasted. So that'll be a little different. Obviously, Trading Places tomorrow night, and then food. Not really any. I guess the salt and crusted prime rib has been kind of a recent one, but I'm always willing to mix it up. You know. So we'll do usually it's some kind of usually on Christmas Eve it's like seafood, sea bugs, all the good stuff you love, Joe, on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day is usually meat, usually beef or red meat, and then New Year's is more sea bugs. So that's
sea bugs are good. Sea bugs are real good.
Scallops and shrimp, bacon wrapped shrimp and scallops is tomorrow night. Yeah, followed by Trading Places, and then venison and all the fixins on Christmas.
Bacon wrap.
Back to sea bugs for New Year's Eve. Maybe we might do lobster this year. I don't know. We'll see.
Ooh.
Oh.
Very nice. Now bacon, I've never had bacon wrapped shrimp.
Oh.
That sounds real interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Now, do you still do the cocktail sauce with the bacon wrapped shrimp?
No, it's more of a bacon, like a brown sugar sauce over the bacon on the shrimp. And then you can serve that over rice. You have a little sauce left over, and you kind of serve it over rice.
A little shrimp on the barbie.
Yeah. Or even you can just wrap them up. You cook them in the oven on the barbecue, or just in the pan, skewer them and cook them in the pan. And so good.
Oh, that sounds real good, though.
A little bit of butter. Yeah.
What, anybody have a special Christmas beer? Anything you're going to be cracking open for Christmas or Christmas Eve?
I guess Christmas is one of those days the liquor stores are closed. So if you're not ready for Christmas and you don't have anything ready, kind of screwed, right? Then you have to crack open something you already have.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because when you're around family, people do bring alcohol, and sometimes you're just drinking like a sangria or eggnog.
We'll probably do like a good red wine with Christmas dinner with the venison. And tomorrow night we'll probably have we got a little bit of white wine, but we'll probably have like a celebration ale. That's just a nice, easy drinking. Yeah, that's a Trading Places beer there. Watch that.
I have a question. A question for Bum. Have you seen the bottles lately of the celebration? Because I've seen it another spot actually.
The only place I don't have access to the bottles around here, remember? So I just have my 12-pack that I bought in Maryland, and the bottles were not around here this year. So I'm down to my last 2 bottles of it. I've been slowly rationing it out over the last month and a half.
The bottles were like definitely hard to find around here, but it's like 95% of the time you won't see it, but you'll see it every once in a while.
Yeah, actually, you may not have been here. I can't remember if I told the story on the show or maybe on the Polo, but I was at one of my local places and the guy was setting up a holiday display of 12 packs and 6 packs of the Sierra Celebration cans. And I said to him, have you seen, or are you going to get bottles for this year? And this is a local. He goes, no, they don't make it in bottles anymore.
Yeah, like,
yes, they do. Yeah. And this guy actually worked for the wholesaler, and he had no clue that they were still doing bottles. And I explained to him the distribution of it, and this was after I got my 12-pack in Maryland, like a week later. I showed him the picture of the bottle, and he couldn't believe it. He was like, the brewery didn't even offer us that option of getting them. So that wholesaler covers like all of Western Pennsylvania. So Fear got bottles on the other end of PA.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're offered anywhere in Western PA.
Joel Skull's asking where in Maryland, Bub?
The Total Wine in Towson. I've made was my 3rd annual trip in November down to the Total Wine in Towson just to get Sierra bottles. That's the closest Total Wine because the smaller Total Wines weren't carrying the just the big one. So
I don't know what beverage I'll be having just yet. Talking about it is making me remember that I forgot to put in a Costco same day order for tomorrow to have that wine delivered that you were talking about, Tom. I forgot to put that in.
It was a port wine. Are you able to put it in after they close for tomorrow, or you have to wait?
Yeah.
They have.
Yeah, you could do it right now. But you do have to set it up. I know they're open tomorrow, but I just haven't put it in, so I need to see actually if they still have delivery.
An excellent after meal type of little shot, little enjoyable type of thing. What do they call that? What's the word for that?
Aperitif.
Yes.
Yeah, and port is a good. Yeah, port is kind of the classic, especially if you're having, like if you've finished up like a pretty heavy meal, like beef or lamb or something like that.
Nemo says Costco's going to be awful tomorrow. That's why.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Get on the app and you order same day delivery. It's literally a penny, and you can get anything from Costco. It's freaking great. So they have a Taylor, Flogate 10-year Tawny Port for $21.69, and the Kirkland 10-year Tawny Port for $18.69.
I'd go with the Kirkland. Just knowing, I've never had the Kirkland Port, but I would imagine that Kirkland for $18 is probably as good or better than the Taylor for $25.
So should I get 2 bottles right off the bat just because it's probably going to be good?
If you were going to get 2 bottles, I'd say get one of each.
Yeah.
You get to see the difference if there was any difference.
That's what I was originally getting at.
Yeah.
They're made to basically do like sip one shot at a time. I mean, sip like one shot at a time over what would you say, Tom? A shot, nothing, just straight, not over ice or anything. Just kind of and warmer.
But you could drink those pretty quick, or you could kind of sip on it. It's not when you drink it, it's not very strong.
It's like 10 or 12. It's like 12 or 15%, something like that.
It might be more. I think it's like 20%.
Okay, but it's sweet.
It's not like super. Yeah, the sweetness kind of overtakes the strength of it. So you might be able to drink. You might want it in the beginning. I don't know. It kind of goes for the person. You might drink it faster than most, or you might want to sip on it a little bit.
I don't know if you guys have ever had alcohol delivered, but Total Wine, when I've had alcohol delivered, they actually do take your ID card and scan it and verify that you're of age, and then they'll hand it to you.
Yeah.
And so Costco does the same thing. They do the same thing when you have alcohol delivered. I've had plenty of alcohol delivered. Hey, look, the realities are alcohol is heavy. So it's generally not affordable, but when you do order from Costco, it is. Yeah. See, I can have it delivered between just right now, as we're speaking now, between 10 and noon tomorrow. And I promise,
perfect.
If I select that time, they'll be here. The Costco opens at 10. They'll be here like literally right after 10. It's insane. They're here super fast. They're really, really good.
They probably pick all the orders that come in overnight, so when they open up, they're ready to load up and go. Yeah.
And I'll give them a good tip because and what's cool about, unlike when you're in the store, you can only use certain payments. I can use literally any payment I want on here, but in the store they have these long-term agreements, so they. And that's only in America. If you were in a Canadian Costco, you can use whatever in the hell you want. You could use a Visa or MasterCard or whatever you want. And when you're on the app, you can use whatever you want. It only is in store where you have to use a debit or Visa. it's these ridiculous agreements that Costco has had in America for a long time. I use my Apple Pay, quite frankly, with Costco.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. It really is. You're like, this day and age, seriously? Come on, Costco, get it together. Yeah. But to me, that's another advantage that Sam's Club has. Not to mention that you spend more money at Costco. But Costco has freaking great this same day delivery is hard to beat. It's really good. It to me, the Costco delivery is better than Sam's Club because Sam's Club, even if you have the Plus membership, still charges you. Costco doesn't. So if you're going to have stuff delivered, that's the difference. Like that delivery fee that Walmart charges you, that Sam's Club will charge you, will be the difference in the price sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You can save money on the Sam's Club stuff, but by the time you have it delivered, you're going to pay a little delivery fee, and that might be that savings in money that you would have saved. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to give a little tip there, little pro tip. Yeah, and Nemo says it right. That's what I love about it. You scan with your phone, so you don't even have to check out. Dude, I'm telling you, if you're a warehouse club person, you really need to check out. Give Sam's another visit if you haven't, because being able to right there scan stuff while you're putting it in your shopping cart, and then pay for it right there on your phone, and just walk right out, and it'll give you a barcode on your phone. You show their phone when you're walking out, they scan it, and they're going to scan randomly like 2, 3, 4 items to make sure you did everything. And that's it. You walk right out. It's effing. And for some reason, people still wait in line at Sam's Club. I don't know why, but for some reason they do.
They don't have a current phone probably. Yeah. Or they don't want to put apps on their phone. Yeah. A lot of people don't want to put any of their information online. I mean, that's
fine. To each his
own.
Yeah. I'm glad they do. I'm glad they wait in line because I get right the hell on out of there. I get right in, right out. It's freaking great. Anyway, you guys take care, man. Have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Does anybody have a favorite memory from 2023? Any kind of revisiting 2023? Anything comes to mind? A favorite beer you might have had this year that you couldn't get before? Any sort of memory or anything?
Actually, what I have in my glass here is possibly my favorite beer of 23.
Really?
Speedwagon, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that's one of the better ones. Yeah, yeah. I would say it's up there too. Yeah,
yeah. Blew me away. Worth all the technical issues surrounding it.
I think part of it is the risk of death for opening it up. If you make it past that,
oh my god,
the experience is so much better.
So that's your die-hard beer. That's your
die-hard beer. Yeah, it's like a die-hard beer.
Yeah.
It's always, I survived death to enjoy this. No, that is an excellent beer, though. Yeah.
Wow.
Well done.
Okay, Mark, and keep in mind that you're drinking that from all the ones I gave you. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah.
There's some more good ones. But
but after this, this is probably the pinnacle. There's probably some good ones, and there's some piss poor ones too.
Who's this? I'm curious who this is.
I don't know. I gotta go.
I'll say bye to everybody else that wants to jump out. I'm curious who this is. I'm going to put a link in here.
All right. Hey guys, have a good Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Week, last show of 2023.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
All right. Later, gentlemen.
All right, Mark.
Later.
Yeah, I'll put a link in there and see where this goes. Why not?
I'm at 2%. My phone might die soon.
Yeah, I'm game. Why not? Lakers are absolutely blowing out Oklahoma, 71-59 right now into the first half. So they're into the second half now.
I mean, that's not a blowout. That's it's 11 points, right? 12 points.
You know?
Hey, we got a shout out, and it's under a channel name that I've never seen before. It's called Hulk, but based on the writing style and what he's saying,
We
that's
know
obviously Mr. Rayner. So I was actually, since he's in the chat, I gotta say, Mr. Rayner, I was watching some of your stuff earlier before the show and thinking about you and watching those videos with you and your buddies, including the Malt Terminator. You and your buddies just chugging and drinking malt liquor through funnels,
Snow on the ground,
and puking. And the one guy wearing his mask was a Colt 45 case with eye holes and a mouth hole cut through it.
Teardrop appears to be a child. I mean, so far. Do you have
12 13
nearby?
Maybe less.
This is a alcohol-based show right here.
Keep your finger on that eject button, Joe.
Yeah, we know how that goes, Joe.
Digital circus. What's a digital circus? What would that be?
Is he able to say anything? Can you speak to us?
He's got the microphone turned off. Yeah. I don't know. This
might be.
This doesn't feel real good.
Yeah, this.
He's young. He's like 8, 9.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna say bye to you, my friend. Okay, you take care.
Come back in 15 years when you're of age.
Yeah, we have to admit. Oh, I think he actually took himself out. So yeah.
A good idea.
That's not what we need right now. Okay, so we tried. Who's Stephen Holmes? Who's this?
I gotta go, guys.
All right, man. Peace out.
Peace.
All right, Tom. Merry Christmas. Stephen Holmes may or may not be somebody that we know who has made one appearance on the show.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Rayner, how much blood? Oh my
God. Yeah, I don't want to. What the hell is Teardrop saying? Add me back and no block. What the hell? But yeah, Stephen Holmes, Mayor. There are a lot of people have concluded who Stephen Holmes might be, and it's nobody that's been on YouTube since Black Friday of last year. Let's just say that.
Yeah, Teardrop. I'm sorry, my friend. Unless I see a parent or something, you're super young, my friend. I really need to see a parent or an adult. This is an adult show, and it just doesn't feel right. I apologize. It's not a kid-friendly show. I am sorry. As a matter of fact, I have that in the description. Like, I have this as not a kid's show. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing, Mike? How you doing?
What's up? What's up, guys?
I don't know that I've seen you in here before. Have you been here before?
Never.
Oh, good to see you, my friend.
And drinking a Mickey's.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Where you at?
Well, I'm in the middle of nowhere working for work, but the last 20 years I've been out in the East Coast, New York City, Jersey.
Okay.
So now I'm back in the Midwest, enjoying nice Mickey's, which I couldn't get in NYC, but I can get them out here. Well, for $5 a bottle, though.
Wow.
Well, you've certainly made your presence known in the various chats and comments. It's good to finally see you in person.
Thank you. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but
Yeah. So give us, it's Festivus today. Do you have any sort of grievance? Do you have?
Well, the $5 for a 40-ounce of Mickey's, which I like Mickey's, but for $5 a 40, I'm like, it's kind of, like I do. It's just like, damn, $5 for a 40. I can get the 6-pack of grenades for like 7 and change, probably closer to 8 now. I don't know, but I don't know. I do prefer the 40s, but $5 out the door, like 50. It's literally 501 when I use my card. So I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, that's
reaching craft beer prices.
I thought it was a fluke. I went to the main hub of the city, the ghetto areas, and I found this place, and that was the first place I found 40s, period. And they had Axehead, the new label, and I saw it, but I was like, it was like over $5 for a 40, and I was like, I'm not buying that. Like, I'm not a chump. And I'm kicking myself because I mentioned it to other old school 40-ounce crew members, and they wanted the label, they wanted the bottle, and I was like, shit, I should have just bought it. I went back there, it was sold out. They didn't have it, and they couldn't get any more.
Wow.
Or so far, they have not gotten any more. I got a local spot to get me some Mickeys, and I'm like, well, probably that place was a fluke with that $5.40, price point. Now, 501 out the door with change. It's just incredible. The 30 packs of like the old school beers here, I've not seen anything less than $24 for a 30 pack. It just seems in general, it's just more expensive. I don't know if there's a tax issue or what's going on with this place, but it's beer is expensive compared to other places.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We've talked about that many times, man. Beer is just going up. No matter what you're buying these days.
I guess they know we're gonna keep buying it, so it just sucks. I'm like, wow, that's because I'm seeing people buy like those Hams 30 packs for like, they're complaining about $17 and change for a 30 pack, and I'm like, dude, I found a spot that had Hams, and they're like, yeah, it's 25 and change, and I'm like, whoa,
wow.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, that's more than Miller High Life, and like even that, it's only like $1 more. It's only $1 more, but even Miller High Life's like $24. It's like, it's like, damn. Well, whatever.
Right now in my area, if you shop at Kroger or Kroger affiliate in my area, it's $4 off for this sale week, right? And $4 off
for what?
For Miller Lite, Coors, all those sorts of products. So right now it's like $15.50 a 30 pack. Something like
that's wow, that's good. That's a good price.
Damn,
that's a good price.
It's a damn good price. It's like 15 something. It's under $16 for a 30 pack.
That's a very good price.
It's a damn good price, honestly. Yeah.
The sale that we had going, I got Miller High Life for like $22.99, and I was excited about $22.99. That's how bad it is.
Wow. Oh no, that would be a regular price here, honestly.
Yeah, I was like $22.99. I was like, let me grab 2 because the sale's gonna end. So, just to have around the house.
Yeah, when they have those big sales, and let's say they have a 2 limit, I'll buy the limit. Then my girl will buy her limit, and then we'll use her daughter's limit. We'll walk out of there with like
right.
For 6 30 packs, because you're going to use them eventually, right?
Like, eventually, yeah. You might as well stack them up. Have a shelf, not like the chairman where he has those empty cases, but have a few full cases back there.
Exactly. Yeah, you kind of have them ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good mindset. If you're a frivolous buyer, you want to save money, and that's a perfect way to go.
I absolutely love saving money, man. That's the way I roll.
In New York City, when I was there, like going up, there was a place. The name is off the top of my tongue, but I can't remember it. There's a place near the Bronx. You can get, well, the last time I went there, I could get a case of regular Hurricane, not the high gravity. It was under $20. That was the only case of 40s. A case of 40s for like $18.99. St. Ides, Valentine, all that other stuff was like around $25.99, I want to say, for a case. You know, but I was in Jersey. I lived in Jersey, so crossing over the George Washington Bridge to get there, you got to figure it was $14 at the time. So you couldn't just go there and buy one case because you're losing your money in just crossing the bridge, right? Yeah,
the toll.
But I would go there and I'd buy like 10 cases, and I'd make it worthwhile, just to have. I wouldn't, it would take me a while to drink them, but I was like, hey, I'm saving money in the long run,
So what's your favorite Christmas movie, and what day do you watch it? Would you watch a Christmas movie tomorrow, or would you watch it Christmas Day? What,
I probably, it might look stupid to some people, but I gotta say Christmas Story.
Oh!
If I'm gonna say it, it might sound stupid. You might call me a pussy, whatever, but hey, Christmas Story, growing up, there's a lot of nostalgia there. The same director that made that movie made some good horror movies too, obscure horror movies. I think his name was Bob Clark, and yeah, he made some other good movies too. But the Christmas Story, I mean, that's a classic. Even though they kind of overdo it, like constantly playing it and stuff like that, but still, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Christmas Story will have its own channel, for Christ's sake. If you're
pretty much, yeah, it's like 24/7 for like at least a day and a half or whatever that it runs.
That happened to It's a Wonderful Life 30 years ago because it was mistakenly believed to be in public domain. So every TV station started running it for free, and then 10 billion video companies put out on cheap VHS tapes for like $3 that movie. So it was shown on TV hundreds of times every year, and people got burned out on it, myself included. And then they found out, well, it's not in public domain, and whoever had the rights to it has secured the rights. That's why now you only see it twice a year on NBC. But 30 years ago, it was you could tune in and watch it hundreds of times if you had enough access to different TV stations. And that's what's happened to Christmas Story now.
But is it that? Well, Christmas Story, I'm sure they got their rights secured.
Oh yeah. But now because of technology, now like Joe said, you have the same. You have a station playing it over and over and over and over.
That's
so
true.
People are getting burned out on it.
For as long as I can remember, like when Christmas Eve would roll around, it was like I think it was TNT. They would just like play it like nonstop. It was back to back to back to back. It was just nonstop for like a whole day or 2 days or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Which was kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like, come on.
Yeah. There is such a thing as overdoing something.
Do you consider Die Hard a Christmas movie? That's one of those controversial?
Dude, I can't remember. I know I saw it. I can't remember the last time I saw it. I saw I think Die Hard 3 at a drive-in. Which has anybody been to a drive-in?
We still have one.
Oh, really? In Arizona?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we still have a drive-in in Phoenix.
I mean, there's one, well, not where I'm at exactly, but probably within an hour or half-hour drive. There's still one. The same drive-in I saw the Die Hard 3, I think. Because I remember my mom taking us there. She's like, oh, I want you to experience the drive-in, but before they knock it down, but they never knocked it down. It's still there.
Well, that's cool.
But I remember that as a kid. Yeah, I was like, yeah. I also remember as a kid, driving by that drive-in, and it wasn't because I'm not that old, but they had Faces of Death or whatever. But it was like an annual thing. I think in October they would play Faces of Death or something at the drive-in, and I'm like, anybody who's driving by, kids can still see the drive-in,
Faces of Death. My God, what's it like? 4 versions of Faces of Death. How
Something
many?
like that. Something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I watched the first one, and now I can barely remember it, but I think a lot of that stuff was kind of
It was like it wasn't actually real. Well, some of the
Right.
autopsy stuff was, but
right,
some of the
but
some
not
of the
everything
other
was. It
scenes
was kind of
they
fake,
were like
yeah.
staged. But
Right,
once
right.
you if you get into that and you go down that rabbit hole, unfortunately, there is a lot of real shit out there, and it's pretty disturbing. I went down that rabbit hole once, and I was like, "Ooh, I don't want to go down that one again."
Yeah, I avoid that kind of stuff. But
Yeah, it was
drive-ins around here. I think I still have 1 or 2, maybe like an hour from me. And
Are you in? I don't know where you're at. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
I'm in Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay. I went out to Pittsburgh once to meet a 40-ounce crew member to do a trade. I got a whole case of Black Label 1111 in that trade. He was from Detroit. And I gotta say, we kind of like, it was a short meeting because I had to go back to Jersey. He had to go back to Detroit the same day. We weren't staying over or nothing. Unfortunately, we did not find anything interesting in Pittsburgh, but we also did not really know where to look. We were just kind of like randomly going to places, and it was kind of like totally dry, but probably because we didn't know any better. We didn't know where to go. So
Right. Now, you said he's from Detroit. That wasn't Crazy Legs, was it?
No.
Okay.
This was it was a friend of Crazy Legs.
I don't know Crazy Legs, but I know of him because of Fear talking about him, and it was because of Crazy Legs that I now know about Steve's Party Store in Detroit, which is where I go to get the Schlitz Bull Ice a couple times a year.
I mean, I've met Crazy Legs. I don't remember the person I met. I know his real name. I can't remember for the life of me his 40-ounce name. No, I know it. It was Get Pissed, so I can say that.
Okay, yeah,
I don't want to say his real name. Yeah,
right,
I don't know his real name, but
yeah.
But yeah, also I've met Crazy Legs. Great person, great solid person. You know, we've traded multiple times in real life. We've traded over the mail. We've met multiple times. He came to Jersey in New York City once, and you know, it was cool.
But yeah, as far as like 40 ounces around here, there's nothing that hard to find. Although I will say, I now know of a place which, oddly enough, is a 5-minute walk from where I work that has Blue Bull 40s. And it's very strange because no Schlitz products are sold in my area anymore from the local wholesaler. And they get in Blue Bull 16-ounce cans and 40s. And based on the area in which this is, I would not be shocked if something shady and maybe something less than legal is going on.
I've also heard that, you know, I'm not entirely surprised that you said that. The only reason is, and I think it was because other people told me, like Big Rome and I think Nemo. Well, Nemo mentioned that Pabst have shifted away from Miller Brewing as far as brewing their products.
Mm-hmm.
So they're brewing it from City Brewing in upstate New York, and they're able to get more capacity out of that. And since then, they've actually reintroduced Schlitz Blue Bull 40 ounces in New York City, which was unheard of. Like I've never seen it there personally.
Yeah.
But I've had on good word that it has shown up in bodegas over there now that they have Schlitz. Now, the last I saw of Schlitz in New York City was Red Bull in Queens in 24-ounce cans. And that was years ago, and it disappeared. I found that through Falstaff, like just triangulating the areas that he said he was at, and I was able to figure out exactly what streets he was at, and just went to those bodegas, and I found the Schlitz, what was remaining of the Schlitz Red Bull, and I bought it all with me and another 40-ounce crew member, who again he doesn't really have a secret name, so I can't say his name. I don't want to say his name,
right.
But we bought everything, like literally like 20 cases of 24-ounce cans between a couple different bodegas, and just cleared them out, and it was just gone after that. And they stopped. It wasn't in Manhattan anymore at that point. But yeah, he said that Blue Bull showed up. It's back in Manhattan, right in pretty much the center of Manhattan, right there. So it doesn't surprise me. So I guess maybe because they're brewing it with City and they can redistribute it, especially on the East Coast, it's just super easy, just to, saturate that area, and that's a good thing. Hopefully the manufacturing standards are the same, I hope.
Right.
But
well, it's interesting. Yeah. There's another City Brewing plant near me in Latrobe, PA, which is the former Rolling Rock plant, which they have a ton of capacity, and City Brewing owns them now, and they make, in addition to the stuff they make a lot of Angry Orchard and some Sam Adams related stuff. And they were brewing all the Iron City stuff for like the last 15 years until last year when Iron City came back to Pittsburgh and the Pittsburgh area, and Iron City is now brewing in the Pittsburgh area again. They moved in to a former plate glass factory and are now brewing on their own again. But City Brew, and I've shown a bunch on this show that I've consumed, City Brewing, it'll say by special arrangement, Pittsburgh, PA. And a lot of these are these horrible malt liquors, low end stuff like Jaguar and Earthquake and stuff. And it's weird because the stuff is brewed in Latrobe, PA, but it's not for sale anywhere near here. It gets brewed in Latrobe and then gets shipped off to God knows where across the country. And then I have to do a trade to get it to come back here. It's so bizarre.
I found that odd because I almost took a job. I went through a ton of tests and somehow I passed it. I don't know how I passed it because I was like probably half drunk when I was doing some of them for Anheuser-Busch for their Newark brewery. And I was essentially hired, but I backed out of the offer at the last minute because I decided I didn't want to work for them for whatever reason. Maybe that was a bad decision, but who knows? But in the process, I got to kind of learn about what they were actually brewing there. The typical Anheuser-Busch products, but they would brew like Hurricane High Gravity. And I'm like, but these things are not available in New Jersey. And you're right here in Newark. Why would you not make it at least available? And it's weird because they would release them temporarily. Parts of Newark would get Hurricane High Gravity, but it would be like once every so often, every so many years. I think just to keep they say so that they have the license or something for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you would eventually, I would find it. I was like, holy shit, when did Hurricane High Gravity show up? But I'm like, it's already expired. What the hell's going on? Nice.
Joe's got the gold water.
And but yeah, they definitely brewed pretty much the full spectrum, or maybe not the full spectrum, but close to it, but it wasn't necessarily available across New Jersey, even though the brewery is right there. They shipped it off and would ship it somewhere else, I didn't understand it, but I was like, okay.
Yeah, the distribution of this stuff is crazy. So, Joe, I assume you are drinking your gold water now.
No, I have just been using my.
Okay.
I've just been using it. I have Miller Lite in it.
Okay.
I was just using. I haven't used it in quite some time. No, someone just put Prost on there. Hey Joe, you remember I just posted this, so I showed this and hey Joe.
From Mr. Rayner.
Yeah, so I just I showed him that on the back side of this is Prost.
Okay.
So I just strange coincidence, so I just thought I'd show him that while you guys were talking, I just thought I'd show him that's what was on the other side of this. I don't think they offer this mug anymore at Goldwater. It's from 2015. So my old school glass, I actually have always used it for coffee.
Oh, okay.
I just thought it was a cool shape. You know what I'm saying?
And Joe, you will notice that once again, I did not leave my chair at any point during this conversation.
Yeah.
I just happened to have the earthquake can here
Oh my goodness.
within my reach, and it says right on the earthquake can, Drink 4 Brewing Company, La Crosse, Wisconsin, which obviously we know it's City Brewing, Memphis, Tennessee, and under special agreement, Latrobe, PA. And I will say, Earthquake is available in Pittsburgh, but it's very, very, very hard to find. Now, you would think if it was brewed locally, it would be everywhere, but it is not. It's super hard to find.
That's interesting because I used to find it in New Jersey fairly regular, which was I never cared for it. Like, trust me, I really did not like it at all.
Oh,
It
it's
was
horrible.
terrible. Yeah,
It's
it's
horrible.
horrible. It's absolutely horrible. In all the forms, I've had it in the 12. It went to 8, and then it went back to 10. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it started at 12%.
Yeah, I know it's
8%.
changed.
At one point, it dropped to 8%. There was an 8% version of Hurricane or Earthquake, sorry. And then it went to like 10. And I think it stayed at 10 the last I saw it. I have not seen it where I'm at now. I have never seen it, but it went from like 12, 8, and 10. And I was, I know I had it at 12. I may have tried it. I don't know if I may have tried it at 8. I think I tried it once at 10. I don't know. It was just terrible though.
Yeah,
like, it was one of those things.
10.
It was one of those things when I bought it, I was like, especially after trying it the first time, I was like, oh man, this is like, I might as well just light this money on fire. Like, even if it's $1, it's just terrible. It's just the waste. I don't think I could even finish the can. It was terrible. It was terrible. I did, well, when I drank the 12%, I did finish the can, but I got banned from Dunkin' Donuts, a local spot.
Wow. What the hell happened there?
The person, it's funny in hindsight, but yeah, the person misunderstood a few things. Me and my friend were talking amongst each other, arguing, and he misunderstood it, took it extremely the wrong way, and he threw my credit card or my debit card back at me, and he said, "Get the hell out of here." And I'm like, "Dude, you swiped it already. Give me my food." I was like, whatever.
Oh my.
That was my after that. I'm like, I'm not drinking Hurricane anymore. Especially, it tastes like crap.
Earthquake.
Earthquake. Earthquake.
Wow.
Terrible brew. Nothing good comes from it. Nothing at all.
Yeah, I've consumed it on the show about 4 or 5 times between the various label changes. I've had 24-ounce can, which you saw there, 16-ounce can. Yeah, it's no good.
Yes. I actually feel sorry that you had to drink it that many times.
But in my years of consuming malt liquor on the show now, I've had worse than that.
Well, I would put 4.0 better than that. I had regular 4.0. I've had Side Pocket, High Gravity L.
I drank Side Pocket about a year ago. Yeah.
Side Pocket, High Gravity L. I would put it way higher than Earthquake.
Really?
I would personally. The High Gravity L. Now there's a Side Pocket High Gravity. That one's pretty rough.
And then the Side Pocket malt liquor, yeah.
Well, there's the High Gravity L malt liquor or whatever. Like there's a High Gravity L that's like 8.5%.
Right.
That one was decent. The regular High Gravity malt liquor or whatever, that one was rough. That one was pretty damn rough. But yeah, between the two, if I had to pick Side Pockets, I was like, one is actually better than the other for sure. But we're also at that point, you're grading on a curve. It's not like you can't look at it like regular beers because they are terrible. But it's terrible, but it's not.
Oh my god! Oh. All right, now we know that's not Mr. Rayner. Good God. Well, Joe, you were asking about memorable moments from the show in the past year.
Well, you don't see previews of that before you can accept it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you were quick to get it off, but still,
yeah,
it's burned in the brain.
Yeah, every time you blink, right? It's yeah. That was that's the risk you take, right? It's like, when you
we were talking about some pretty bad beers that just topped it off right there.
All right, Hulk had me fooled. Now, I did think it was strange that we had Hulk, but we also had Mr. Rayner also in the chat at the same time. Hulk was doing a very good impression, typing-wise, of Mr. Rayner.
Yeah.
I don't think Mr. Rayner would not porn bomb us.
Yeah, I don't think so. Honestly, he's been.
I'd never met Mr. Rayner. I think I'm friends with him, unless it's the same guy that just put that pic up. He was pretending to be him,
right?
But he doesn't seem like the type.
No, I don't think Mr. Rayner would do that.
Yeah, I don't think he would, man. Honestly, yeah, he's been part of the show for too long.
Yeah.
I don't.
And I had never ever seen that channel name before tonight. Just called.
Right. Yeah.
Now,
right.
Now, Bum, do you honestly think that Fear is going to quit or no?
Oh yeah.
No, but like.
Malt Liquor Mike. He's done. You know why? Because he said he's done.
All right.
Yeah, he said it. So obviously,
you saw how much faith we had in that. We
obviously
Mark gave him 30 days. I'm taking the over, and Tom took the over, but he'll be back. Yeah, it's not the first thing. Will be the.
I'm already calling it. I'm saying January 1st.
Yeah, it's
not necessarily with the same channel. Maybe a new one, but we'll see.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, he can't help himself. He's a crack addict for this stuff. He loves this stuff.
Yeah, but he cried in that last video, Joe. You see how
I think he was probably like chopping onions or something. He wasn't crying.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Chopping onions. You got it. Yeah, he was not. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? We've had so many of them over the years. Hell, as recently as this year, a good handful of them feels like have quit. That's it. Done. Not doing this anymore. Giving it all up. Delete everything. And here they are again. Back, rolling, doing their thing. Yeah.
I've met him more than a few times in real life. He's a cool guy.
I met him in April. I met up with him in April. Yeah.
Yeah, we multiple times shared hotel rooms, whatever, just hanging out, getting shit faced, and regular malt liquor meetings.
Oh, so were you at some of the meeting of the minds?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I've heard about those. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty fun, pretty crazy.
Yeah, cool. He actually told me a Falstaff story.
I wasn't at the one. That was like the one after the one I was at. I didn't make it because I was busy, but yeah, I heard stories as well.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh man.
Yeah, I'll tell you off air, Joe.
Wow. Yeah, we don't need to leave that on public record. None of that.
Wow. Oh, dude, tell. Yeah. That's one of those. So who's your team, man? Who you rooting for this weekend, man? Who you like, man? Football, baseball. Well, baseball's not going on, but football or basketball or college football.
Well, college football, I have to go for the OU, of course.
Oh.
We'll see how that goes. But I don't really follow college football a whole lot. And as far as the NFL, I have a team, the Giants, but I don't want to talk about the Giants because I just get sad. I just get sad, you know. I get upset. I get sad. Nothing comes from a good conversation of that because there's nothing good to talk about.
Right? Yeah. The Giants.
Unfortunately.
Hell, I think aren't the Rams playing the Giants?
At this point, I hope they lose every damn game they have because they can get a better pick and maybe we can get a better quarterback or something. I don't know. We gotta get an offensive line. We need a quarterback. There's so much things that they need. It's sad. Like I don't even know if they can fix it. It's gonna take years to fix it at this point.
Have you been to a Giants home game? Have you been to a game?
You know, the irony is I lived down the street from MetLife Stadium for the better part or over a decade and a half. And I never went to an actual game.
Really?
Just because I was like lazy. Like I was about like, even the preseason, like, the tickets are cheap. Let's go. And I'm like, I got to get up at like 5 a.m. I'm like, I don't think I want to go to the game. Like it's got better things to do. So I never actually went to a game somehow. I was talking to that with a friend of mine the other day. I'm like, damn, I lived there that long, right by the stadium. Never went, but I was just too lazy. I was like, people they like that, they go to it. And I was talking to a boss of mine who, he lived in Queens, and he went to a game. And he was complaining, he was like, fuck it, I left before the game was over, this and that. And he's like, I had to get up early in the morning. It was cold as hell. And I'm like, doesn't sound like a good time. Doesn't sound like fun at all. I was like, he was like, from now on, I'm just watching it on TV. That's what I used to do. And I was like, you know what? That's what I'm doing all along. So
you just keep doing the same thing. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing.
Right. You know, like, I don't want to take a vacation day the day after the game just to be like, I was at the game and I got home late, or fuck all that, you know.
It's funny because I don't know how long you've watched us or anything, but I absolutely love sports. I love football. I love baseball. I love all my LA sports, even though I live in Phoenix. So I still have Cardinal season tickets because I like to see the Rams once a year. Same division. So I'm guaranteed to see the Rams, every year. So, and then I'll still go to a few games here and there. Mostly I sell the rest of the games, but it's still fun to, see live games. I love going. It's a lot of fun for me. You know what I'm saying? I thoroughly enjoy it. And this year with the Rams having this resurgence like they've been doing the last few weeks, it makes it that much better. You know what I'm saying? When your team's winning, you're like, oh yeah, it's great. We have eyes in the house here. Have you heard of this one here? Omic Eyes here, bum. I have not. Rye River, and then this people should stop trying to be evil. They have no idea what evil can do. Ha ha ha.
No clue who that person is.
I was gonna say, like, growing up, I did go to like a lot of games as a kid. I was brought to games like hockey, baseball, even some football games, but they were all like I guess, what do you call it? Like the football was college, but the hockey and the baseball was, I guess, amateur. Well, it wasn't amateur; they were paid. So what is that? The lower
minors, the minors,
the minors, yeah. So like I had the minor league baseball, the minor league hockey, and the football was college football. It was TU actually. I remember that. And but yeah, just as an adult, like I was just like going on it on my own. I'm like, I was just kind of lazy with that stuff. I was like, like I went to if it was like a company sponsored thing where I was like, I had to go to it because they were like, if you don't go, like you're in trouble, basically. There was a couple of those, with especially with the hockey and stuff. They were like, if you don't go, because you're management, you have to show up. And I'm like, oh, you bastards, I'd show up,
Here we go, fresh hot tamales, man.
That's not waffles and
No, this ain't waffles and hot dogs. No, it's not. No, well, and these aren't made in the microwave either. No, they're not. No, these are fresh hot tamales just made right now. New way of making them for us. We made them in the Instapot, which is a new deal for us. So we'll see how these are. I am given the first test tamales. We'll see how they turned out. Oh yeah, moss is really good. Here's our first tamales we've made in the Instapot. So, I don't know if you can see that on my green screen. Let me turn off my green screen. Hold on. Let's see here. Virtual. There we go. Okay. It should go off. How come it didn't go off? Yeah, it should. Oh. What is this? There we go. Okay. Yeah, so here's a look. Here's a look at first tamales of the year. Here we go.
Oh, damn, they're loaded.
Yeah, these are pork and red chili, all in the Mexico red chili. Everything.
I'm sorry, the ones I'm used to buying are like loaded with the maza instead of the meat.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. Very good. Oh, I wish I had another beer. I'm kind of low on beer.
Well, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Well, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'm going to.
All right, well,
Mike, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Likewise. Thank you.
Yeah, come back and join the show again. So
I'll try. Thank you.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody, and I will see you all next week.
That's Mike. Oh, my friend, I need to get out of here.
All right, guys.
I got to make. You take care, man. Peace out, brother.
All right.
All right.
You guys
Nice
next week.
Mike. Take care,
All
man.
right. All right.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Yes.